Hello there. Welcome to the stream. Happy Wednesday. I hope you're having a good one wherever you are. As you can see, we have some important news that we need to talk about today. News that I'm very excited to get into. I wonder if you can figure out why. I'm very excited because today we're going to be talking about the elite specializations for thief, necromancer, and warrior. I honestly was not expecting to hear about the ritualist elite spec for necromancer this week. I was expecting to get it next week because I always feel like necro tends to be left for last, or at least in previous reveals for various things, and that's okay. I'm all right with that. I'm all right with holding on to the anticipation a little bit more. But we're getting it today. I unfortunately have not had time to go through this article. I had a very busy morning, and then I had to get ready and drive all the way to my old stylist's place to get my haircut. Because my goodness, did I need a haircut. It was getting so long and so heavy. And I swear when she was finished, it felt like 10 times lighter. Anyway, I'm very happy about it. But I didn't get back in time to really sit down and go through this article. So instead of making notes and then just talking about those important points, because I'm sure by now a lot of you have read this article, I'm actually just going to go ahead and read most of it. For myself mostly, but also for anyone who hasn't actually read this article yet and wants a little story time, wants to hear me read it to them. At the end of that, I will see if I can maybe play the little video so we can see some of the details that I'm going to read and you're going to hear about. And then after that, we are going to hop back into Guild Wars 2 and pick up where we left off with Phlox. We're starting Living Story 3. So very excited to start a new story, expansion, I guess we'll call that. Hi, buddy. Sorry, I've got kitty paws pressed up against my leg because he needs to be touching my legs, I guess, while he's sleeping under there. And by he, I mean Ash, the one who's usually under there. How's the sound, though? Is my mic coming through? I know I've been talking for a while. I think things are registering. There we go. I am registering. Okay, excellent. Had some little oopsies shortly after I rebuilt everything. A couple things I forgot to toggle when I was rebuilding all of my scenes. I just want to make sure I've got everything running, especially before I dive into this very long article. So before I do that, I'm going to move a couple things around just so I can actually see things. I don't want to... Can I move this? Yes. All right. Okay. So, hello Tyrians, welcome back to another set of Elite Specialization reveals for Guild Wars 2, Visions of Eternity, if you missed last week's unveiling of Troubadour, or Troubadourites, if you're female. Gale Shot and Luminary, be sure to check out last week's blog, which I highly recommend. And actually, what I'm going to do while I'm thinking about it is I am going to put this link in the chat, like I did last time. And then I'm going to pin it. There we go. I'm going to pin it at the top of the chat. So anyone who comes in later, there's a quick link to it if you want to check it out while you're watching me play. Okay. So let's see. They go in to say, I'm just going to paraphrase a couple things here so we can get to the real meat of the article, what we're all here for, really. So they're going to be talking about the thief, the necromancer, and the warrior. So it looks like this Indiana Jones character, there we go. This Indiana Jones character that they put together, a lot of us really kind of grabbed onto that theme because of the attire. Very Indiana Jones. I love it, though. I love Indiana Jones. I love Harrison Ford. It turns out that the cards that I think a lot of us thought were going to be for Mesmer, I know I did. Jammy, you were right. Jammy called it. The cards were thief. So well done. Excellent. So the antiquary, improvisational procures. The balance of black market trade and above board commerce in Lion's Arch has tipped toward legitimacy in recent years, and the Captain's Council has banded together with several smaller factions to claim a place in the Tyrian alliance. But the discovery of Janthiri artifacts has started a gold rush as explorers hustle to procure rare and valuable items that no living culture can lay claim to. Ooh, I need a sip of tea here. I can feel my voice going. I'm a little tired today, so need that tea to keep me going. To somewhat oh God, of course they put a wonderful word in here that I always have a hard time saying. Euphemistically titled, antiquaries pride themselves on their scholarly appreciation for the artifacts they acquire. Many even keep a few in their private collections, ready to impress colleagues at the tavern or blindside foes on the battlefield. And whether they're priory historians or pirates, Lion's Arch is still their favored nexus for trading and selling their wares and knowledge. I like these little bits of story, a little bit of lore, kind of going into how these elite specs came to be. It's always just a fun little detail, to put in there, really to help with that immersive feeling when you're playing the game. I love it. It makes me happy. And you know me, I love story and lore stuff anyway, so Scrit happens. Ooh, antiquaries are the pinnacle of accomplished thieves, no longer stealing for material need and purely doing so for the fun of it. With the help of their loyal, but not necessarily reliable, Scrit assistants, antiquaries can plunder precious artifacts from their opponents and turn their random spoils into improvised weapons. Antiquaries can even break the rules of regular combat, allowing them to reverse a dire situation, or at the very least take themselves and their opponents out in a blaze of glory. Oh boy, that sounds interesting. For the thrill-seeking player who delights in rolling the dice and adapting to any situation, no matter the outcome, look no further than the antiquary. Okay, oh, here we go. Another little Indiana Jones. Look, I do love that. I really do. Press your luck. Antiquaries acquire new artifacts with the skill Pilfer, which replaces steal. So I'm not a huge thief player. A lot of people are. It's just one of those professions that I just didn't really take to, and that's okay. Some people really did. I think that's wonderful. But that steal skill, if you're not sure what that is, if you're not like a big thief player, is that skill that's on the left side above your skills there. It's like that little, the special skill there. You hit that, and then it'll like steal a random ability that you can then use against your enemy. I hope I explained that correctly. Let's see, which places steal, summoning a Scrit assistant from underground to plunder from your target. After a successful pilfer, instead of stolen skills, antiquaries get the choice of using one of two randomly selected artifacts from across Tyria. These artifacts range from a cryptus turret that fires automatically at any nearby enemies to a chalk organ that produces a shield, protecting you from incoming projectiles. Interesting. Traits give you finer control over the artifacts you receive, from guaranteeing that you'll get one offensive and one defensive artifact each time you pilfer, to re-rolling your artifacts for new ones at the cost of initiative. Interesting. How do we feel about that? I don't know. Then again, I don't play Thief a whole lot, so this I don't know. I think I might have to try this out because That sounds interesting. Double Edge, the Antiquary's new skill category, consists of a set of abilities that can be used repeatedly even while on cooldown. The catch? There is a chance for the skill to backfire when used while still cooling down, often with detrimental effects to the user. The chance of the skill backfiring decreases the closer it gets to completing its cooldown, so players who are more risk-averse may want to wait a little while before attempting to use a double-edged skill again. Fascinating. Okay. And like I said, at the end of all of this, I want to go to the video. I'm going to play it without sound, but just so we can kind of see how these elite specs are going to look, or at least how some of the things are going to look. I did watch a little bit of the video before I had to hop in my car and drive up to my appointment. So I that is, I'm kind of now putting some of this information to the things that I saw in the video, and it's interesting. I'm not exactly how I feel about Thief. How do you guys feel about Thief? How are you feeling about this new, stealing, but then getting a random two selection of things to use? It's fascinating. I think it's gonna be one of those things that I'm gonna, like, pretty much all of this, I'm gonna have to like sit down and actually play with, because you know me, I am very tactile. If I want to learn something and really understand it, I need to kind of get into it. I need to start using it, practicing with it. So I think I'm gonna have to do that before I really decide like how I feel about it. But I can tell you right now, I'm super excited about the ritualist stuff. So let's get into this. Look at that. Oh, and dagger. We were right. The necromancer is getting the dagger. The ritualist, spiritual successors. Ritualism is one of Tyria's oldest professions. The practice originated in Cantha, where humans discovered that spirits could be summoned from the mists and bound to a ritualist's will. In practice, this was traditionally a respectful partnership between ritualist and ancestral spirits. But as the speaker's influence spread in recent years, so did their hastily adopted methods of forcibly binding spirits. That's a good point. Necromancy and ritualism have long been considered separate disciplines, but as open hostility between the speakers and Jade Brotherhood cools and Cantha becomes one of the Tyrian Alliance's strongest pillars, ritualists have formed ties with necromantic communities across central Tyria, Alona, and beyond. Ritualism will gain new practitioners, networks of political support, and shared resources will ensure that responsible traditions are favored over cruel shortcuts to power. Again, I really like that little bit of explanation of kind of how this came to be, how this elite spec. Sorry, I need the caffeine to kick in. What I was saying was, again, here, I'm really happy to see that they have an explanation for how this elite spec kind of came to be the way that it's going to be in Guild Wars 2. I want to make that very clear. This is not going to be Guild Wars 1 ritualist. This is going to be Guild Wars 2, kind of a like it, but the Guild Wars 2 take on it. And so I am very much looking forward to seeing the take, and I'm crossing my fingers that it's going to be good. Anyway, I know I have high expectations. I'm sorry. I'm trying to keep those in check. I'm just so excited. Anyway, preserving a legacy. As you might expect, the ritualist draws heavy inspiration from its Guild Wars counterpart. We'll go into more detail during the live stream, which is this Friday at 12 p.m. Pacific. I am going to try to check it out myself. I'm going to try to carve out some time to pop in and watch and listen and kind of learn as best I can. I'm not the greatest when it comes to like Audible stuff. So, but because they are going to be talking about the necromancer, I am going to make a little bit more of an effort than I did last time. But I'm very much looking forward to the beta that's happening August 20th. I think I got that right. Okay, let's see here. Okay. Our design goal was to capture the key elements of the profession and translate them into Guild Wars 2. And to achieve that, we started with spirits. Excellent. Get my ghosties. I'm very excited about getting ghosties. Depending on their skill and trait selections, we expect ritualists will be able to specialize in supportive builds or aggressive power-focused builds. Oof, I love it. I'm thinking about my Guild Wars 1 writ right now, my steamroller build that I love so much. Spirits will be summoned while in Ritualist Shroud, and the Ritualist will also gain access to weapon spells as their utility type. For those who aren't familiar with weapon spells from Guild Wars 2, they're shareable, beneficial effects with similarities to stances and venoms. Okay, that's making me think of like some elementalist stuff and some guard stuff, I think. Shareable, beneficial effects. I'm wondering what that's going to look like. Some are applied for a specific duration and others are applied as stacks. While weapon spells were ally targeted skills in Guild Wars. In Guild Wars 2, they behave a bit differently. The Ritualist will always receive the full effect of the skill, while up to 4 nearby allies will receive the effect at a reduced amount. Interesting. For example, I'm sorry, every once in a while when I come across something that I find kind of fascinating, I know I have this tendency to kind of stop and go, interesting. For example, one skill may last for 5 seconds on the ritualist and 3 seconds on their allies. Ooh, here we go. Our ghosties. Anguish, wanderlust, and preservation. The ritualist shroud behaves similarly to the necromancers. It's fueled by life force, and damage taken drains the life force pool. Okay, so that for us necro players who are very familiar with this pool, we'll understand how this is going to work. Once life force is fully drained, the player will exit the shroud. Right. Inside the ritualist shroud, ritualists will have access to 3 skills that summon spirits: anguish, wanderlust, and preservation. Each of these skills has an initial effect activated by the ritualist, after which the spirit will appear. When a spirit is summoned, it performs a powerful attack before lingering in a more passive state. During that time, the spirit will periodically attack nearby enemies. These attacks can be focused on a specific enemy by targeting that enemy with the shroud's basic attack. Otherwise, the spirits will simply attack an enemy that is in range. Spirits will usually disappear when exiting shroud. However, there is a trait that allows them to stick around longer for a cost. I wonder what that cost is going to be. I wonder if it's going to be like life force cost or, health cost or something like that. Interesting. Again, interesting. For example, when activating anguish, the ritualist performs an initial strike on the target that inflicts cripple and vulnerability and marks the target to take additional damage from your summoned creatures. Yes, that includes minions. Okay, so does that mean that you can be a minion master with the Writ Elite spec and have ghosties? That's pretty cool, if that's true. I like that a lot. When anguish is summoned, it fires a barrage of projectiles at the target that deal additional damage against controlled enemies and for each condition on the enemy. Very cool. Oh, I'm very much looking forward to trying this out and seeing if I can do MM and Writ stuff together and have a whole bunch of things at my beck and call. All right, Paragon. Paragon is going to the Warriors. So congratulations, Warriors. You guys get the Paragon Elite spec. This is very exciting. A lot of people are very excited that we're doing Paragon stuff. Likewise, also with Ritualists, a lot of people have been asking for Writ and Paragon for quite a while. So yay, this is very exciting. All right, let's see. Alona, land of the golden sun, a once opulent dynasty, and triune of nations scarred by war, pestilence, and the machinations of divines and dragons over the centuries. In times of crisis, the nations of Alona could count on its most steadfast and inspiring of warriors, the Paragons, to serve as an unyielding phalanx against their foes without and within. In the past, these spear and shield wielding fighters were a favored specialization among the storied Sunspears. However, the practice faded into obscurity after the second coming of Palawa Joko, who saw the Sunspears I'm sorry. I'm waiting for the caffeine to kick in. Summarily, words too. Crushed and twisted into the Mordant Crescent. Yeah, you remember all that? Well, we'll be getting to it in a little while with our story playthrough. The inheritors of the practice eventually re-emerged in the years following Joko's demise. Today, Paragons are still known for conjuring golden ethereal wings and shouting bolsterous chants and commands to empower their allies and demoralize their enemies. Hoping to expand this tradition beyond Alona, some Sunspear Paragons have begun offering their expertise to those willing to answer the call. Again, nice little background on how this elite spec is coming to us now. And kind of reading through that and thinking about it, I'm wondering if this is going to be an elite spec that kind of leans towards the more defensive of builds than offensive. But I don't know. We'll see. Let's see. The Paragon is a staple pillar of Guild Wars 2 lore, and its elite specialization carries on the traditions of its original iteration. While the spears that were introduced in Guild Wars 2 Genthyr Wilds have already brought one of the Paragon's key aspects to warriors, this elite specialization further delves into their role as commanders and defenders of Alona, granting them the ability to bolster and aid allies around them with chants and commands. Their presence is so powerful. They can, in a moment of dire need, command their allies not to die. Ooh. The "we will never yield" elite skill prevents the Paragon and their allies from falling below 0 health for a short time. I can see that coming in handy a lot. That sounds very cool. And I'm curious to see this like in practice, to actually see how that works. That's neat. Okay, motivational chanting, which if you've played a Paragon in Guild Wars 1, you're probably very familiar with. I did not play a Paragon for like quite a while. I think I maybe made one just to try it out, you know, because I like to do that with everything. I like to try out every new profession or elite spec to see if I like it, right? I didn't really take to it, but that's okay. A lot of people did, and this is great. So Paragons build up motivation, a new resource, whenever they use a burst skill. Ooh. In addition to level 1 weapon bursts, Paragons gain access to chants, special burst skills that are available regardless of the weapon equipped. Fascinating. Oh, hello there. Oh, how do I say your name? Do I say it? Is it Shaigzi? I really liked Paragon. This is going to feel a lot different though. Oh, Shigzi. Shigzi? Did I say that right? Thank you for letting me know. Yeah, I'm really curious to hear from people who played Paragon in Guild Wars 1 a lot and then have them play it in Guild Wars 2 and kind of see like what the differences are. Because I do anticipate a difference because this is going to be a Guild Wars 2 kind of interpretation of those skills. So like Ritualist, here I'm also kind of anticipating a little bit of a change. So I'm kind of curious to hear how people feel about that. Let's see. Refrains drain motivation and deactivate when it's depleted. In addition, the effects of the refrain become stronger depending on the current motivation level. Thus, they are at their most effective when the Paragon stays on the front lines of battle, channeling adrenaline into bursts and chants to keep motivation high. Okay, interesting. Paragons also gain access to commands, which function similarly to shouts, affecting either enemies or allies around them. Furthermore, command skills come with an additional property called Echo. Called an Echo, excuse me. Echo is a secondary effect that triggers a short interval after a command is used, granting additional bonuses. However, echoes can be triggered early by using a burst skill, allowing skilled Paragons to strategically time their echo effects to turn the tide of battle. Interesting. I know I've said that a lot. It's just, I'm kind of letting it kind of, sink into the brain, kind of thinking about it. Okay. And they do let us know, just a reminder that this Friday, August 1st are we almost at August? Dang, geez. At 12 o'clock p.m. Pacific time, they are going to be doing their stream, going more into the elite specs, I think kind of showcasing some things about them. So you might want to tune in to check that out. But let me see. I'm going to go back up here. Can I? Oh, good. I did. Can I make this a little bit bigger? Oh, I'm afraid to make this full screen. If I make this full screen, oh God, yeah, see, I knew it. Hold on. I'm so great with tech. I'm so very great with tech. Hold on one second though. I am going to try to do this. There we go. That's a little bit better. Ugh. There. Okay. So I did want to kind of like look at a few of these clips here. We're going to go into what this kind of looks like. Indiana Jones, I love it. So there's the script that they send out. So the script, it sounds like it does damage, but there's a guitar. Okay, so I'm kind of confused by this because, oh, sorry, I have to pause. So they talk about relics and antiques when it comes to the antiquary. Okay, great. But that looks like a Metal Legion guitar, and that wasn't that long ago. So I'm a little confused as to why the guitar. There might be a good reason. I don't know. just a question I have. Let me pop this back up here. There we go. You know, and then let me back this up just a little bit. So we've got this guitar, which I mean, it's a wicked guitar. I love it. It looks great. But as far as like antiques are concerned, I'm not convinced, I guess. I have questions. And then there's a hammer. Like, look at that hammer there. Ooh. Oh, hold on. I'm curious what this hammer is all about. But I imagine if those, I'm guessing that those are two of the random things that you will get when you use that pilfer skill to choose from to use in your battle. I'm not as excited about the Thief Elite spec. I'm gonna be honest, not just because I don't play it a whole lot, but just kind of how it looks and feels upon description. I may change my mind after watching them, give their presentation of it, play it a little bit. So I still have an open mind, but I have questions. I just have questions about this one. Oh yeah, and this is another one. You can distract them with like a dancer. I do love the scrit though. I do love the treasure seeking scrit. Okay, the writ. Okay, hold on. We get ghosties. They are going to look a lot like the ones that we saw in Cantha, which makes sense because this is coming from, oh, hold on a second. There we go. Because, of the ties to Cantha. And so it makes sense that these, to me at least, that these ghosts are going to look, sorry, I keep calling them ghosts, spirits, whatever, are going to look like the ones that we saw in the expansion. I'm very excited to play around with them. So that looks like the initial damage. That looks like initial damage and then passive attack. Oh, is that, I'm trying to figure out, I'm trying to watch and say, okay, so like initial damage, because they're going to have initial damage and then they're going to have like a passive attack. And you can have all three out. Oh gosh, that makes me so happy. I want an army of ghosties. I want an army of minions. I just want an army. Very excited about it. Can you tell? Oh, the paragons. Okay. A lot of shout fields. I love this effect. Very cool. Shouts. Like you're actually shouting. Very cool. A lot of motivation. Very glowy. Makes me feel like a lot of the skills that I saw in Guild Wars 1. Like, the big glowy effects. So I am loving that. Oh, that's a nice shot. I do love that too. And there's the wings. You can't have Paragon without the golden wings, right? So I'm going to stop that there. I'm very intrigued, mostly by the Paragon and the Ritualist Elite specs. I've got questions about the Thief, but I'm trying to keep an open mind. If you want to look at this more in depth, I do have the link to this article pinned at the top of the chat here in the stream. So you're welcome to go click on that, either now or later and see what you think. And then report back, because I'm curious. I want to hear what you have to say about it. Anyway, I am going to start shifting some stuff around. Hey, Blood. I just wonder who's getting the Paragon thing. Is it Warrior? It is Warrior. Warrior is getting it. They win. They win the lottery. They do get it. I was thinking that maybe Guardian would get it just because of the all of the shouts and the effects and stuff and the wings. But no, it makes sense. Warrior would get it. Okie dokie. Let me get my game up here. Because we've been chatting for about a half hour. It's time to get into the game and get some work done. How are you doing today, Blood? Are you having a good... What is today? Wednesday? Sorry, I'm a little tired today. And how about you, Shigsy? Are you having a good Wednesday? You guys excited? Well, I know Blood is more of a Guild Wars 1 player, but are we excited about the Guild Wars 2 news? How are we feeling about it? Are we looking forward to testing out these elite specs? Okay, let's see here. Come on. There we go. Sorry, there's a little bit of a delay. Oh good. I'm glad you guys are having a good Wednesday. I am doing pretty good. I'm a little tired today, so if I'm sounding a little tired or looking a little tired, I am a little tired. But that's okay. I am so happy to finally be sitting down and spending some time with you guys, going through Guild Wars 2 Story. We're actually starting Living Story 3 today. We finished Heart of Thorns yesterday. We had our big Morty fight. It was good times. Got to kind of reminisce about like the first time that I went through it. It was fun. It went by a lot faster than I thought it was going to, honestly. So I'm a little happy about that, just time-wise. Because if you're not familiar, I am taking Phlox on a story journey all the way through all the stories, all the way through to the end of Janthier Wilds before the new expansion drops October 28th. That was my goal. So we're making pretty good time. Anyway, all right. Sometimes I wonder if I should log into Guild Wars 2 again, but then I get afraid of all those in-game mails that accumulated over the past years and not having enough storage. Well, the good news is that your mailbox has a finite amount of storage. So once that gets full, I don't think anything else gets in. Unless they change that, which they might have. Then again, I'm in the game like almost every day, so I clear my mailbox pretty regularly. Speaking of mail, we have mail. Let's see. We have some memorial things. Oh, let me get my daily gathering. Memorial for air. Because in Heart of Thorns, we do lose air. And we kind of talked about that as it was happening and a little bit after that, after we had some time to kind of let ourselves marinate on it, see how we feel about it. And I think the general consensus was that we weren't wholly satisfied with the death. The reason being, it was quick. It felt like it was tiptoeing into cliche territory because, you know, she and Bram had just started to reconcile. And for me personally, I feel like even though she was wounded and she was tired and very like starving because they hadn't fed them in that camp, that she would have at least tried to do something. She would have like held her ground. She would have tried to like, you know, at least try to take the vine, what was it? The creature out with her. You know, so it just kind of felt off to me and to a lot of people. That's one of the many things that we kind of talk about as we go through these stories. I do tend to focus pretty heavy on story and lore because they are aspects of this game that I love and I love talking about because of my background. I have a background in literature and writing. I've been working with Chronicles of Tyria for about 10 years. If you're not familiar with that, just in case we have any new faces, they are a Guild Wars 2 fan story site we've had a number of writers, a number of like guest writers write out novels worth of stuff. We've also had some like one-offs and some seasonal stuff, a lot of really good fan story stuff there. If you like that, I highly recommend checking it out. Have I read those Guild Wars books though? I read one. I did read one. I read, what was it? Which one? I have all of them. Which one did I read? I'm trying to remember. It was the one that takes place mostly in Lion's Arch, regarding the Captain's Council, I think. And, excuse me, I'll be honest. I, for the most part, thought they were okay. Like, it was really nice to kind of get these bits of story that take place when you're not playing the game. kind of get these backgrounds on things, these history, on these characters. I just was not a huge fan of the writing style. And that may be a me thing, and that's okay. That is okay. Not every author is going to like match up writing style wise with everybody out there. It happens. It's okay. But, they weren't bad. I do need to read the other two. I just haven't gotten to it because my to be read list is like, it keeps growing. Okay, well, let me read this message here and then I'll catch up with chat and then we'll be on our way. Greetings, flocks, in these dark times. I take up my pen and scroll to invite you to the open-air memorial for Heir Stagalkin. Please join us as we mourn and celebrate this legendary hero. Stone Right Steading in Holbreck, where Heir lived, will be consecrated for this purpose. Wishing you easy passage, Newt Whitebear. All right. I didn't mind Heir's death. It helped signal that the Destiny's Edge era was over. I never liked that team being so important. That is absolutely fair. I know a lot of people were okay with her death for that reason, specifically too. So yeah, absolutely. I can totally see where you're coming from. I didn't like the books either. Oh, I'm sorry you didn't like the books. Did you read all three, Shigsy? Did I say that right? I need to make sure I'm saying your name right. Shigsy, yes, okay. Oh, right. You know what? I think it's... Yep, it's over here. Let me just waypoint. Let's just go easy on ourselves and waypoint. It is. It's a very good point. Her death does help kind of signal this this kind of trade of, Destiny's Edge, this original team that did so much before we start playing Guild Wars 2. It's kind of like that handoff from them to this new group that we have been playing with. So I absolutely see your reasoning for not, for being okay with it. It makes sense. Didn't finish Sea of Sorrows. Okay. Yeah, I wonder if I should I read them just to get like some more lore and story background? Or should I maybe just look up the Cliff Notes version? Because I have so many other books I need to read. I'm behind. How was that sound? I feel like it's really quiet. Bump that up a little bit. You guys let me know if that gets too loud. When I rebuilt all of my scenes, my sound levels got a little off, and I want to make sure that everything is sounding okay. Shigsy thinks I can skip the books. Okay. Take your advice.
You made it.
Of course, Newt. She was a dear friend.
Let's head up. My people will be glad you're here. Some may have questions about what happened.
I hope it's not why. I'm still struggling with that one myself.
Aren't we all? Perhaps that's the answer Bram left to seek.
He's not here.
No. He arranged this and then took to the mountains.
Of course he did.
The fire inside that boy. I almost feel sorry for any of Jormag's minions he comes across.
And if you'd noticed too, since Heir's death, Bram did shave his head.
Make yourself at home. Your Tribune friend certainly has. Now I'll leave you to it, Commander. Speak with whomever you wish and celebrate, or pay your respects privately. The spirit of Heir can be found in either.
Okay. Edge of Destiny is the most important and probably the worst read. Read a summary of that. Okay, I definitely will. That does sound like something that would be important to at least have that knowledge. But yeah, I can't remember which one I read. Was it Sea of Sorrows that I read? It was about a bunch of sea captains, and a lot of it was in Lion's Arch. Ah, there we go. Ritlock telling stories.
Just jumped off the ledge. Well, she wouldn't give him the satisfaction of escape, even to his death. She shot him before he hit the ground. Damn, that Nord knew how to exact revenge.
That's
so
just
true.
like her. Thank you for that story, Tribune Brimstone.
I'm not sure why no one's ever made a tapestry of that moment. Oh, hey, good to see you, Commander.
You too. Spreading a little air cheer.
Things were getting too serious.
This is a pretty relaxed
Just ensuring they
mission.
remember
We're just
the
going to be
right air.
listening to people and then I think doing a few things to honor air.
Trombone, the Revenant, right?
Close enough. Now, why don't you do Uncle Trombone a favor and buzz off?
Uncle Trombone.
But I want to hear about the Blood Legion.
Don't you think quietly weeping in the corner by yourself would be more fun than this?
Nah, this is fine.
Yeah.
Uncle Trombone. I
Heard
forgot
from
about
Sergio
that.
Logan. I was crossing my fingers they'd be well enough to make this.
Still both laid up on my last visit.
Too bad. Modromov's death came with a great toll for sure.
You know, with those two out of the field and Snaffin Air gone and Kaith, well, there really is no Destiny's Edge anymore.
I'm sorry, Ritlock. I know how important it was to you.
But there's no sense in looking back. Maybe it's time to start again.
Yep. Kind of, those lines kind of go into what you were saying, Shixie, about how you saw it as more like this handoff from this one group to this next. So, very, very good points to back up how you felt. I like that. Have you read those? Oh, sorry. Read that already. I love season 3 so much. I think this is where the game hits its stride.
Didn't go
Ooh.
perfectly, but the small group we had was pretty
Well, this is
capable.
excellent timing then for you, Shixie.
Hey, it's Razor!
I will not be part of a guild called Fate's Razor.
What about Dragon's Watch?
Dragon's Watch.
Wasn't there
I like that.
a poll that ArenaNet sent out asking people to vote on the name of this new group? And wasn't Fate's Razor like one of the options?
Not yet, kid.
Okay.
Commander, come see this.
What's going on?
Am I misremembering that? Oh, there's Garm. I love Garm.
Rest in peace, Ed. May the mountains hear her name until the end of time.
You know what's interesting is I don't remember a whole lot about Living Story 3. Like, I have a lot of memory of 1 and 2 and Heart of Thorns and all, but 3, I don't have a whole lot of memory. And I've played it through multiple times on multiple characters. So I'm really curious to play it again.
Rox, you,
See if
you
I can
Commander,
wake up the
What are you
old memory
doing?
files.
what did I walk into?
A memorial for air. You couldn't have brought a better gift.
Poor Garm's not looking so good
Nice
though.
work, soldier.
We're both tired and hungry. Wasn't expecting all this. Garm's hurt too. We should get him healing as soon as possible.
What can I do to help?
I'll send for a healer. In the meantime, there's plenty of food around.
Yeah, get Garm fed. And some treats. Aw,
Are you hungry, Garm?
poor Garm. Let's get something tasty for Garm to eat. Oh, there we go. There's the meat. So yeah, after I finish this playthrough of all of the stories, I am hoping to do a story ranking stream where I go through and I rank the stories, you know, best to least best, in my opinion. And there might be a few surprises in there. Let's see. Okay. We need... Oh, I need to talk to Rox.
I still can't believe it. How did you find Garm?
Tracked him from the crash site. Wasn't easy. The jungle's still crawling with Mordred. Some of them have come unhinged without their master's voice. Poor Garm followed Air's scent into the middle of it all. He was lucky to be alive. We both are.
Bram's gonna be so happy when he gets back.
He's not here?
No, he's in the mountains.
He's doing
Well,
Bram
I'll stay with
things.
Garm and make sure he's okay. When he's ready, we can try to catch up with Bram.
I'm sure the cold air will do Garm some good after all that jungle heat.
Yeah, if I never see another pocket raptor as long as I live, I'll die happy.
I remember those pocket raptors, like the first time we encountered them. They were dangerous little suckers. Honor air however you want. Can I pet Garm again? Oh, would you mind bringing me some hot water? Garm has blood and dirt caked all over him. Then you can help me wash him if you like. Sure. Let's find some hot water. Because Garm has been through a lot, and he's a stinky boy. So do I just
Smells awful.
throw that water on him, I guess?
Gone.
Oh my.
That's how it works.
Sorry.
Garm likes baths a lot more than my dog. What kind of dog do you have? Okay, let's see. What's next? Let's carve some ice, maybe? Ooh, is that snow leopard? Yeah, I love snow leopards.
Qualities of snow leopard. Her stealth was renowned. You honor her well by carving this statue.
Shigsy, he's one of a kind. Oh, that's a cute way to put it. I like that. I like it a lot. What spirit will this be? Bear? Nice.
Bear gives us our ferocity, and Air was loved by Bear. You do her honor and remind us of our gifts from all the spirits.
Okay, last one. And then I'll have to find something else to do. Raven?
Your craftsmanship does Air honor. She was a great sculptor.
Hey, it's Smiles. How you doing? Are you having a good Wednesday? Just getting some Living Story 3 work done. We finished Heart of Thorns yesterday, so we're moving on. Making good time. I think I'll be able to finish before October 28th. That's my hope, at least. Who do I want to talk to? How about you?
You can rest assured that your legend will be remembered.
The only thing this beautiful work in progress needs is a bouquet of flowers at her feet. All right, where can I find flowers? Oh, hi, Ash. Oh, I have to do them one at a time. Okay, that's all right. Get that, there we go. Oh, I guess just one. I thought I had to gather multiple. Speaking of this, I need to do more Living Story myself. It's a fun time, especially if you haven't done it in a while. I have forgotten so much, and it has definitely refreshed my memory on a lot of store and lore. Let me try that again. A lot of story and a lot of lore. I don't have enough caffeine in me right now. Would you care to say a few words about Air? I'd like that very much.
Everyone, lend us your ears. The one who killed Zaitan with Air's Tagokin would like to say a few words.
We've all lost people we
Oh,
love.
thank you so much for the follow, Shigsy. I really appreciate it.
Can be overwhelming, but we can't let the pain stop us from moving forward without them. Without her. Instead, we honor, celebrate her life. The gift that she was. Air is a part of me. A part of all of us.
It is nice that we are taking some time to celebrate Air.
Bolder. We love.
She was such a
We defend our world.
like
And
impactful
we
character
fight for
to
what's
all of
right.
these people,
We do
and I like that we
she
didn't
would've
just
done.
move on
Homestead
after
us.
Heart of Thorns. You know,
Hunt
we're
us.
spending a little time
Heroes all.
to honor her.
Air.
To
May the mountains hear her name
To
until
a
the
great
Nicely
warrior
done.
and
To
friend.
Air.
join her and the great
Okay, talk to Newt. There you are.
Commander, this just arrived for you.
Oh, quick, come to Rodanovis. It's from Taimi. Hi, hi, hi. I've got something fantabulous to show you. Get here as soon as you can. There's a gate set up in Rodasum, but it's top secret. Fortunately, you know me. Go to Rodasum and look for the Adventure Aid ZK496I Golem. It knows to let you in. All right, we will do that. But first, we have to talk to Ritlock. What is it, buddy? Sorry, my cat is talking to me.
Looks like I'm off to Rodanovis. Ritlock, get a
What you want,
follow.
buddy?
Sure, but I need to take care of something on the way. Or rather, tell someone I won't be taking care of something. Never mind. I'll meet you there.
Sure. Rox, Ritlock talked me into founding.
I wonder if that's in regards to maybe something that,
Pass the invitation on to
like,
Graham when
a
you see him.
communique from Krisha.
Actually, don't. I'll do it in person. I don't want him to think we're merely replacing Destiny's edge after his mother's death.
I get it. And I think he will too, when the time's right.
Season 3 is a great transition. It was needed.
Onward.
Well, I am definitely looking forward to getting into this and seeing how I feel about it, you know? And in regards to sorry, he's talking to me again. Hi. In regards to what was I going to say? I'm so sorry. It's one of those days where my brain is just not working very well because I'm kind of tired. And then I also have a cat now talking at me. Hi, did you want to say hi? Or were you just switching spots? Let me see if I can get him up here. This is Ash, our gray and black kitty. Hi. Yeah, did you want to come on my lap for a little bit?
Good reason, I hope. We were arguing and it just came out.
Come here. Hi. Ooh.
If I lose,
Oh, good boy. Hey. So for those who don't know, this is Ash. He's one of our 3 cats. He's my anxious boy. He has a lot of anxiety. He had kind of a rough life before we got him. But he's a brave boy now. Or a lot braver than he was. Hi. Okay, can I put you down? I'll put you on my lap. Yeah? Alright, we gotta get to playing. We're going to Rodasum. Can you sit down? There we go. I don't have any waypoints there. Shame on me. I have not mapped. Can I just pop in here? And then maybe we can pop in over there. She is a new character. I am not a new player. I am a vet player. I have been playing this game since beta. But she is a baby character. And I have not mapped her around everywhere yet. So I really should do that. I should take a little time maybe on the weekend and just run her around. Get those waypoints. Okay, there it is. Oh, you're gonna go down now? Okay. See, and Festival of the Four Winds, I think, starts on Tuesday. That's exciting. I do like that festival. It's fun. I don't think... Oh, hello! Jammy Biscuit and Raid. Hello, Raiders. Hi, everyone. I hope you're having a good Wednesday. Hey, Roseanne. How's everybody doing? Hi, it's okay. My cats are all excited now, too. My cats are excited to see you guys. They jumped up and started meowing. Hey, Jammy Biscuit, how you doing? Are you having a good Wednesday? Did you see my last stream where I apologized to you about my spiciness last Saturday? I still kind of feel bad about that. I hope I wasn't too spicy for your stream. I hope I didn't put a big wrench in your plans. Yeah, a little stabby stab there. Let's see. No. Yes, please go look for it. I do apologize. And I do feel very sorry, but I'm very sorry about that. Good. I'm glad. And I hope you had a good rest of your stream today, too. I'm sorry I wasn't really able to pop in today. I was really busy. I had a lot of things I had to do, and then I had to pop out for a haircut, which it's like a 40-minute drive one way. And then I had to get ready for the stream, and now I'm being accosted by cats. Did you want to say hi? You're being a little indecisive today. Do you want to say hello? We've got some cat-loving people on stream. Oh, this guy keeps wanting up and down. Yeah. Happy boy. Yeah. But I'm working on some Living Story 3 today. We finished Heart of Thorns last stream. And, well, the stream before the bonus stream. Making our way through the story. So that's what we're doing right now. We just got a mail from Taimi. And we're going to be heading in to see what's going on over there with her. I'm not sure who this Ishmael person is, so I'm going to decline the request here. And, oh, it's Shixie. Oh, yeah, sure. Hold on 1 second. Let me adjust my cat. Hi, Shixie. If there's anybody else in game or about to hop in game or whatever who wants to work on some Living Story 3, you're more than welcome to come join. Just let me know in the chat if you're on your way so we don't leave without you. Give you guys about a minute. Thank you for letting me know, Shixie. Otherwise, I would have declined and then went going. Oh, you look very, very kingly. Look at you. I love the fashion wars. Looking very nice. Yes, I like it. Looks good. Sounds like you're in good company. Don't feel bad, Raiden running. Oh, and I know it's late for you, Jammy. It's all good. You have a good night, have good sleeps, and I will try to pop into your stream tomorrow. I don't think I have too much going on, so I'll try to come hang out with you for a little while. Take care. I'll see you next time. Okay? All right. Anybody else coming along? Otherwise, I think we're going to get underway. Giving him some good scritches before we leave. I do play with viewers. So just heads up for anybody who is new to the channel. I do that, especially a lot in Guild Wars 1. We have some good times in Guild Wars 1. Some shenanigans. Had some good shenanigans in the desert and in the mountains. Alright. I think it's just us, Shigsy. You ready? Let me do this. Here we go. Oh, my kitty's in the way from my keyboard. Okay. Hi. Getting greedy for the... Awesome. Alright, here we go. Oh, I need to talk to this guy. Okay. You are recognized, Phlox. Please proceed through the gate. Where does it go? I am not authorized to answer that question aloud, and I do not have telepathic abilities yet. Please proceed. Your safety is relatively assured. I'm sure it is. Ooh. How come my R's not working? Hold on. 1 second. Something's not working. There we go. What did I... Oh. I'm just gonna pretend that never happened. Sorry. We'll just pretend I didn't, hit the wrong keys. Oh, let's see here. Okay.
1 second, please.
Security breach detected.
Gollum, what are you
Okay,
doing?
you gonna go down? Good boy. Uh-oh.
No, it's not happening. Stop. Cease.
Protect me.
Converse with Taimi. Okay, where is she?
It'll take me months to repair you now.
So let's see. Shigsy's asking, how often do I play Guild Wars 1? I play it once a week.
Taimi!
Right now on Thursdays. Same time, 2 to 5 p.m. Pacific. But yeah, every Thursday.
Yeah, I got your letter.
Funny, I also sent one to this guy, but he barely made it.
Your note failed to mention how to navigate this Asuran playground.
He got lost trying to find the lab. I had to follow the non-stop stream of char expletives to track him down.
City of the future, my tail.
How's that volume since I bumped it up a little bit? Everything still okay? Not too loud?
But then I heard about Marshal Traherne.
He saved us all. His sacrifice won't soon be forgotten.
Oh, cat hair. Got the cat hair all over the
But there's
face.
good news, too.
Sounds fine. Okay, good.
Gridlock says we're starting a new guild. So exciting!
Glad you're on board.
Of course you are. Someone has to be the brains. Kidding. In all seriousness, though, I suspect some of the things I'm working on in this place will come in very handy.
She has a fun sense of humor.
How have you been doing here?
Great. It's fantastic. Well, it was before every Asura and their grand mentor showed up.
At least you have a lot of hands to pitch in at the Dragon Lab.
What do you mean, Commander? I've never heard of this room you described. Keep it down about the Dragon Lab. I don't want anyone finding out about it.
Flint, we meet again. Oh, sorry, I have cat hair all over my face, of course. And it gets in my lip gloss.
Breakfast menu this morning.
You can stow the dim insults. They'll never be clever enough to wound me. Now, have there been any new developments today?
Why, none that I can think of.
Allow me to warn you about keeping secrets from me, progeny.
He's such a
My
jerk.
wrath is
But I
as
love
fierce
that.
as
I
my
love that he
intellect.
elicits that response
That
from me.
sounds terrifying.
Because he's
I wouldn't
supposed to be
dream
a
of
jerk.
hiding something from you, Counselor. I'm totally hiding something from him. Let's head there now, but not the way you know. We're going through the gate. I've configured it to appear as if we're going to the command center, but we're really going to you-know-where. Except there's a catch. You have to outsmart the security measures.
You're joking, right?
Not this time. Give it a shot and I'll observe. See if you can crack the code.
I'm
I'll
terrible
give
at
you a
cracking
hint.
codes.
Do exactly as you're told.
Oh, Simon says, probably. It's one of the reasons why I'm a little nervous to play Blueprints. I bought it during the Steam Summer Sale. I really want to play it, but I'm also like really terrible at puzzles and stuff. But it looks so good. Okay, we're going to attempt to solve the puzzle.
Unidentified user. Security measures activated.
Okay. Yellow, purple, red. Okay. Yellow, purple, red.
Phase 1 of 5.
Oh god, a 5. Great.
Now.
Red, yellow, purple. Okay. Oh, I hope they're all just 3.
Phase 2 complete.
Yellow, red, blue, purple. Yellow, red, blue, purple.
Phase 3 complete.
Purple, blue, yellow, red. Ugh. Purple, blue, yellow, red. Oh my gosh. Oh wow, that went fast. Green, blue, red, purple, yellow. Did I do that right?
Interact with the console.
Did I mess up? I think I messed up. I think I did. Oh my gosh. Okay. How about we try one more time? Let's see if I can do this one more time. If not, if my brain is not working, then we'll just do the other option. Okay. Yellow, purple, red.
Phase 1 of
My brain is just having a hard time today. Just one of those days. Red, yellow, purple. Yellow, red, blue, purple. Blue, purple. Okay. Purple, blue, yellow, red. Red. Green, blue, red, purple, yellow. Did we do it? Did I do it? Oh, good. For a split second there, I was second guessing myself. I was like, uh-oh. Is it this one or this one? Yeah, thank you for the cheering. Oh, yes. Now we can go. Ooh, thank you for the cakes. That's what I wish I had right now. I love having like a little slice of like cake or a little, I forgot to get myself a little like cookie to go with my afternoon tea. Find out what Taimi has been doing. What you been up to, girl?
Who may or may not be named Flunk out of here.
Now that the subterfuge is out of the way, can we get to what you called us here for?
Yes, this is a replica of the leyline energy map we found outside of Tarir. I've been tracking the movement of magic since Mordremoth's death. It's been in total chaotic flux. Here, there, everywhere. See, that dot is the egg chamber. It lit up like a Lunar New Year firework after the dragon went bye-bye. But as you can see,
Do I have all the achievements in this chapter? That is an excellent question. I think I do.
What are we looking at?
I think I do. I think I have...
yeah, the Exalted and the Rada Nova
I'll check in just a
shared
sec.
ton of information. They must have helped them design their
Do you?
security system.
Is there anything you need?
You broke into it.
No, I utilized it to check on the egg.
So you broke into it.
Hey, we're all friends, right? I don't think they'd mind. Maybe just don't mention it around any floaty gold people.
Do you have access to surveillance all over Taria?
Back to the leyline map. So this other point is...
Taimi's been busy.
That's new. The northern bloodstone dot is flaring up. I'll have to keep an eye on that.
The spot where Mordremoth died looks like it's cooling down a little.
I have them all up until
Yeah, a lot of
Flashpoint.
that
Okay,
energy's been put
cool.
back into the system. I'm trying to model its patterns, but this map isn't built for detailed readings. Yet. In the meantime, look at this.
Ah.
What is it?
Not to toot my own warbler or anything, but I killed a chalk or two in my time alone here. Since the others don't know about this place, I couldn't ask to have defenses installed. So they pop up every once in a while when the lab's drawing a lot of power.
Taimi is so small. She certainly is.
Exactly. Get 'em.
I feel like she grows though. Like over time, she gets a little bit bigger.
Taimi, you've got to stop eating cookies in your lab.
I think they smell the organ I harvested. Might be one of their kin.
We heal as one.
Coming. It ain't nap time yet.
But yeah, she is very small when we meet her. And so precious. I love her. I hope we get to see more of her in this next expansion. There are some characters I would love to see again, and she's one of them.
Ready to exterminate. Don't
Oops.
worry about their goo. I'll clean that up later.
She's so cute.
Anyway, this
And so smart.
thing is some
I love
sort
it.
of organ I found in one of the larger ones. It's part of their digestive system, and as you know, they feed on ley energy, so it got me curious.
Any valuable findings yet?
None I can explain right now.
Ooh,
I ran
Shigzeed's
some
execting
ley energy through it,
Gorik
and
with the
it turned out
inquest involved.
different on the other
Ooh,
side.
I like that.
I'm not really sure how just yet.
That's a really good point.
Clearly measure incommensurable with the equipment I have. I need to develop some other device to actually observe the phenomenon.
What's that sludge you're keeping it in?
Lighting pod fluid. Remember that stuff? It has wonderful preservative and even restorative properties.
Fluid? From
And restorative properties? Can I get
things
that in a
make
face mask,
horrible
please?
Mordrum abominations out of corpses.
So you do remember.
I'm just kidding.
Do you think maybe that might be a bad idea?
You worry too much. In research, there's no reward without risk. And if I'm gonna stay one step ahead of everyone outside this lab, I have to take a lot of risks. But one thing I can't risk is staying away from the main lab too long. It arouses suspicion.
That's true.
Let's go.
I got your back. You first.
Oh, yeah. The upper platform? Oh, up here. Sorry. Oh, God. I still have cat hair. Like, all over my face. I think I have a cat hair, like, in my eyelashes on my left eye. I'm just a hot mess today. Oh, let's check this out. Eavesdropping device activated. Touch each time you want to hear a short snippet from the other room. We are going to eavesdrop on a line with each touch of the console. Okay.
Don't worry about Taimi leading us to it. Flunch assured me he has her under his thumb.
Okay.
From what I heard, Taimi has an advantage. I'd excel if I had Zoja the Necro crew.
Am I sensing a little jealousy?
Did you see where Taimi and that odd crew of hers went?
Can't remember how many lines there are. White Mantle. I believe we are going to get into some of that later this season.
I didn't capture it all, but I got some of the data in their crew notes. I have another child here. That's remarkable in one day. I'm going to sneak a look at Taimi's equipment. Watch my back.
Yeah.
Look there. She's stuck out here without her golem? I don't know how she
That's true. She does not have her golem right now because her golem needed to bridge a circuit so we could open a door. But don't worry. Don't worry. It's coming back.
Taimi? Yeah, cute as a bug. If my son were here, I'd introduce them. Imagine the pride.
Imagine the progeny. Oh my gosh. The amount of times I have heard things like that said at like extended family gatherings or, oh my gosh. That's hilarious. I love that.
The leader of the vigil? Oh my, she's quite impressive.
Okay, I think we've heard enough for now. Let's return to the main lab. I think that's good. We are on a little bit of a schedule, not a hard schedule, but we do need to get through all these stories, so.
I'm fast as the wind.
Almora.
General Soulkeeper, this is quite a surprise. What brings you to Ratanovus?
You do, Commander. I've come here to offer you a new position within the Pact. The marshal rank is, vacant.
Yeah.
And we want you to fill it.
This is an honor.
I'm glad you view it in that light. The Pact is hanging on by a thread.
I see.
I can tell you're having your doubts, so let me just be upfront about the role. Certain Pact elements feel like Marshal Trahern's mistake was going out into the field and getting himself killed. The new Marshal would be planted safely in an office in Lion's Arch, still leading the troops, but out of harm's way.
Oh, that's right.
As flattered as I am by your offer, I'm going to have to respectfully
You'd be
decline.
stuck in an office.
After our Mordremoth battle, I believe I, Ritlock, and the others would be more effective operating as our own guild.
I understand the decision on your early retirement, although I'm disappointed. I still believe in the Pact's goal.
I do too, and I'll always be ready to lend a hand. It'll just be outside the system.
Out from under a mountain of paperwork, you mean?
Laugh it up, No Eyes. I have something for you, too. A letter from the Black Citadel. You must have really brushed some higher-ups the wrong way.
Oh, Ritlock's in trouble.
Are you sure you want to just crumple that up and throw it away?
Throw that on the ground.
That's what I did with the last two.
What did I hear? You're not
And the golem
infected
comes and
anymore?
cleans that up. That's
Wait,
so
what do
cute.
I call you? Uba?
No. How about we just stick with Commander for now?
Technically, it's a title for life, so you're welcome to it.
We did lose Traherne at the end of Heart of Thorns. And in that process, we see a whole bunch of energy go from his spot to the egg. Oh, I have to go down. That's right.
Protect the counselors! Run! It's a crazy Silvari!
Canuck!
From me.
One of my favorites. I love him so much.
What happened?
I came in through the caves because I couldn't find the gate. I wasn't expecting such an enthusiastic welcome.
One was so bad, even his fleas jumped ship. Canuck, you're my hero.
Why the surprise visit?
I'm here answering the call.
But Mordremoth's dead. We killed
Oh, it's not the jungle dragon's call. This time it's Anissa's.
Still holds your billet, eh?
She does. But certain messy events have transpired, and I'm assured that if I clean them up, my billet will be released, and I'll once again be free from any yoke.
How can I help?
Minister Codicus recently left the
Codicus.
Queen's protective custody. Anise sent me and a squad of Shining Blade to help the good minister find his way back.
Every time I hear his name,
Any
I
idea
get
on his whereabouts?
I get so
There's been
angry.
a flare-up of White Mantle
You'll see
activity
why.
in northern Maguma, and intel points to him possibly heading there.
That's the crazy magical hotspot we saw up by the bloodstone.
I thought the minister claimed to not be in bed with those Mersat lovers.
Didn't we all?
Ritlock, get word to the others. Marjorie might be getting a little restless in Divinity's Reach and want in on the action.
Commander, if you like.
That's another character I hope we see again. I hope we see Marjorie and Kaz.
Now that's an offer I can't turn down, General.
Ooh, right on her
I'll
airship.
grab my
Nice.
Shining Blade detachment and meet you there.
Do we want to ask? Let's see. What a day, huh? It's almost enough to make a person feel unwelcome. Yeah, before I go, tell me what you know about the White Mantle. The Queen in Divinity's Reach has her royal pantaloons in a bunch. Humans have a history with the White Mantle, you know. It's not been pretty to watch. Anise has her hatchet face on. I slept through human history class. Can I ask you some questions? So I'm doing this just in case anybody needs a little extra information. Oh gosh, this is a lot of info. Let's see. What's the background? They used to rule Kryta long ago. They worshipped ancient beings called the Mersat, who were powerful magic users. The White Mantle were their pawns. That's a nice, succinct way to put it. You do get a lot of that information when you play Guild Wars 1 too. Just a heads up. Hey, tell me more about the Mersat. Long-lived, magical, long-lived, God. Caffeine. It hasn't hit yet. Maybe I need a second cup of tea. What can I say? Mean to the bone and extinct. Crichtons wiped them out, won the war, and took back their kingdom under Queen Salma's leadership. I've heard they're trying to resurrect one. Resurrect what? They're insane. My intel tells me they're in northern Maguma running experiments with a bloodstone. I know their type. They want power, and they'll do whatever it takes to get it. Oh, things are starting to kind of come back. Let's see. The White Mantle lost the war wherever they've been for 200 years, because it's been about 250 between Guild Wars 1 and Guild Wars 2, I think. Underground, somewhere well hidden, since everyone seems surprised to see them. My guess is they've been hiding in plain sight, waiting for their moment. They've got gold behind them, though. Does the Countess know who's funding them? No, but those ruins around Drytop weren't so fancy, so I'm guessing it isn't from their own treasury. Okay, why are the White Mantles suddenly so active? I have a theory. If they've been biding their time and rebuilding their numbers and influence, then it'd be smart to attack when their enemies engaged in a multi-front war with dragons. Good strategy. Okay, go on. Plus our allies, the Pact and Sylvari, have been greatly weakened, and we can't discount the increase in magic. Everything I know about them indicates they're creepy magicers. That's a good way to put it. How serious is the threat? Truth is, I'd be surprised if this were an empty threat. You don't wait a couple hundred years to fizzle out like a wet fuse. I'm gonna guess they've got big plans that won't make Kryta happy. What does the Crown plan to do? Everything within their power. My squad is off to gather information, and we're authorized to use lethal force if necessary. I expect it'll be necessary. So they're throwing everything they've got at this. That's a fair statement. Codicus sure picked the right moment to escape. He knows they won't waste the manpower to go after him. Who is Codicus? I have some choice words to describe Codicus, but I'm not going to say them on stream. He's head of the Crichton Ministry. He's been on house arrest for minor treachery, slipped his cushy detention recently. No one knows where he is. The timing's coincidental, if you know what I mean. No, what do you mean? He's been undermining the Crichton throne for years. He wants the ministry to change. No, he wants to be in charge himself. Don't underestimate him, my friend. He's slimy. Oh, Shigsy, the White Mantle were so good in Guild Wars 1. I loved how a lot of them were genuinely good people, just indoctrinated or misled. And you don't see their dark side for a while, so you feel like the Crichton public do. Yeah, exactly. You kind of think that they're these good guys for a while. And then there's a turning point in the story where you're like, yeah, they're not good. They're not. Sorry, spoiler if you haven't played Guild Wars 1. But yeah, that very, very cool, very interesting part of the story in that game. And also crossing into here. One last thing, what's happening with your billet? Her Grace the Countess has said I'll have earned it back if I'm successful in this mission. She certainly knows how to motivate me. Okay, I think that's good. All right, we're out of here.
Let's get underway.
Let us. Oh, that's right, we go straight there. Going straight to Bloodstone Fen. I'll have to... Ooh, I forgot about the cinematic.
Commander's destination ahead. Looks like we're in for quite a ride.
We're not flying into that scramble, are we?
My gods, grow a backbone. Scared of a little weather?
That looks like a little more than just a little weather. That's so cool. So cool looking.
All hands, full reverse.
That is wild.
On your feet. We survived. Somehow.
Game magic. That's how we survived. And that's okay. I'm willing to let it go. Here we are, Bloodstone Fen. We got some events that pop up here. We have some story that takes place here. I have some mapping to do. Because, she has not been here. Let me talk to Almora. Let's get this started.
Propulsion shorted out. What was that?
I think it's hard for me to actually say, but I think a bloodstone just exploded.
A bloodstone? Then how are we still alive?
Good question, but others might not have been so lucky. I'm going down to scout for survivors, see if I can piece together what happened and why the blast reversed itself.
Watch your back and let me know what you find out. We'll try to get this bird running again.
Canuck was supposed to meet me here.
Okay, so we've got some things we need to do.
And his troops were out of range.
We need to scout the floating citadel and reach the arena at the top of the tower, investigate the large chunk of bloodstone below the citadel, search the surface for survivors, and search the nearby cave for survivors. So we have a laundry list of things we need to do before we can go through our next story mission. And actually, Before, I want to take just a quick little look-see here at the map. See where Bloodstone... So Bloodstone Fen, you know, sits right here. And I'm trying to put my Guild Wars 1 map in the forefront of my brain here. Did we go? Yeah. We do... Isn't that one of the missions? Maybe? That looks like it's in the right spot. I need an overlay, is what I need. I need a Guild Wars 1 map overlay put over this. Because the land has changed. It has been, you know, about 250 years, give or take. Yeah, I think we do go into this area. Anyway, okay, sorry. What time is it? 3:25? Okay, I'm doing great on time. So, when we first got here, we did not have mounts. But we have mounts now, so we're going to use them. I don't call it cheating. I call it using the resources that you have. Let's see. I'm going to head off now. I'll try to catch you in the Guild Wars 1 stream. That sounds great. Thank you so much for joining me, Shigsy. I really appreciated the company. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Have a good rest of your day. All right. So this is a very interesting map. We've got a lot of fragmented platforms. A lot of red. So what I'm going to do is I am going to head... Where do I want to go? Oh, I see a waypoint over here. I'm going to grab this waypoint. Are you down? There it is, right down there. Just so we have a place that we can waypoint to if we need to. I like making my travel a little easy. So grab this. Okay, let's check out this star over here. Oh, it's down. Okay, we'll go down a little bit. They do give you some drafts and mushrooms, which is very handy because when this map came out, we didn't have mounts.
The bloodstone's still intact. And these foul things.
These foul things.
Anyone imagined. What could have caused it to explode?
Fairly deadly blast.
Oh, we're having some interference. Actually, I'm gonna grab this node. You can't have too much bloodstone, because at least, you know, if you get a lot, you can trade it in for some stuff. Alright, oh, I don't want to fly into that, but I will take this updraft. Thank you. Where do I want to go? I want to go to the arena.
Spirits seem to have been freed from the bloodstone. The explosion.
Still getting interference.
Why? I've heard stories of humans sacrificing each other on bloodstones. Mental scars they must bear.
And that we do witness that in Guild Wars 1. We do witness some prisoners being sacrificed on the bloodstone and all. Okay. It is a pretty neat map though. I do like it. Let me go down. Okay, hold on. Is that the... We have two... Oh, don't want to run into that. That one there, and then we have... Oh, let me turn around. No, I don't want to go up. Go down. Oop. Fall a little further. There we go.
Bloodstones! Commander, are you still alive?
You've been consumed by bloodstone magic.
So we have some people who are crazed. They're consumed by the bloodstone magic. Excellent. Okay, so now we just have one. Search the surface for survivors. We are a little underground here. Let's go back up. Actually, I'm gonna park over here for a sec. And then if you guys don't mind, I'm gonna take a quick 1-minute facilities break, and then when I get back, we will get back to our story here. So I will BRB real fast. Okay, I am back. Thank you for your patience. I also grabbed myself a little treat too. I needed a little something, Feeling kind of tired today, so wanted a little something to perk me up. And if you have not had a coffee crisp before, they are unfortunately not available in the States unless you have access to like a world market. They are some of the best things in the world. It's like a chocolate and wafer candy bar with coffee flavor. They're so good. And we went to Canada recently because you can get them in Canada everywhere. And we got a big bag of like the minis. So I grabbed myself a few of those. Yes, and this is how I feel. They make me feel like this. They make me feel very happy. I love it. I love the smell and the taste of coffee, but I cannot have coffee. The caffeine is too much for me, unfortunately. It will probably put me into cardiac arrest. So that's why I drink tea. But at least with a coffee crisp, I can kind of get that coffee flavor and be somewhat satisfied. All right, where do we need to go? Yeah, anytime we go to Canada, we stock up on our favorites. Coffee Crisp for sure, Smarties, which are not American Smarties. I'm gonna grab this node real fast. They are like M&Ms but better, in my opinion. I don't like M&Ms too much. They're very, very yummy. They're just basically candy-coated chocolate candies. They're very, very tasty. Those and then Arrows. My all-dressed potato chips, because I can't get them here. It makes me really sad, because those are so good. Yeah, a lot of good stuff. Oh, I am caught on something. Hold on.
They're different.
The magic is mine.
Be ready to run.
Oh, be ready to run. I don't like that. Okay, but we're seeing how the bloodstone is affecting people, and it's not affecting them in a good way. Can I just go around this way? Yes, I can. Ooh, Bennett.
I've never seen an explosion collapse on itself like that. Magic was inches from my face, and then it suddenly shot into the ground. You think a dragon was responsible?
I'm not sure yet. That's what I'm here to investigate. I want to get into that crater and find out why the blast reversed and where the magic went.
Easier said than done. The area is swarming with White Mantle. We sent a patrol, but only one soldier made it back, and she's, not well.
What's wrong with her?
She was hit with magic unlike any we've seen. On the outside, she's fine, but it twisted her inside something fierce. She can barely move.
Oh, that sounds horrible.
She's been raving about floating purple stone monsters ever since she got back.
Stone creatures. That rings a White Mantle bell. Can you reach the Priory and see what they know about them?
Sure thing, Commander.
Have you seen Canuck?
Who?
He's a Sylvari. Tough, but well-spoken. Medium build, a bit cranky.
Can't say that I have.
A bit cranky.
I've seen Kate run through here like a centaur on fire. She wouldn't stop for anything. Just hauled tail through the war zone and was gone like that.
Thank you. I'll let the General know you're down here.
Oh, that's right. Didn't Kaith take off again? Being extra shady. Okay, where do I need to go? Well, I need... I need to go up. I need to find... Actually, you know what? Let's use that waypoint. That's what they're there for. Ooh, go talk to Almora.
Is it as bad as it looks down there?
It's not good. White Mantle hit in the blast, and mad with hunger for magical energy. They gather any scrap they can find.
The White Mantle? Could they have done this? And to what end?
I don't know. Maybe it was an experiment gone wrong. Maybe it was supposed to empower all of them and it went awry.
Whoever it was, we owe them our gratitude. That blast would have hit Lion's Arch, and they just rebuilt the place.
Oh, that's right.
I'd hold off on the thanks until we know what their motive is.
Lion's Arch was destroyed. The old Lion's Arch was destroyed when Scarlet attacked.
That's what I'd like
And then they rebuilt into what we have today.
It's not all good news. Some other Pact members were also caught in the blast.
Just what the Pact didn't need. More dead soldiers.
They're not dead. They've been twisted by bloodstone magic just like the White Mantle.
They don't deserve that. They deserve peace.
I understand. I'd want the same if the roles were reversed.
Thank you, Commander.
Okay, so what do we need to... Oh, that is done. Blood and stone. Let's see. Reaper of Magic. Move to the bow of the airship for better reception to receive Taimi's message. Yeah, we've had a hard time hearing her. All this magical interference, I'm assuming.
Come in. Can you read me, Commander?
Loud and clear, Taimi.
Finally. There's been tons of magical interference. Been difficult to get a clean line to you. Okay, I've been going over some data coming in from the blast area, and one thing stands out. The people who were within the blast radius who, survived, they need to consume the magic to live, but the magic's also driving them more and more insane.
That must be why I've seen them snatching up bloodstone
I do love this
shards.
effect on this map wall. It's very, very cool.
I wonder how.
I'll track down where they're taking the shards for harvest and see what they're using. Commander, over.
Did you mean Commander out? It's okay. Communicator protocol takes a little getting used to. Taimi out.
She's so funny. I love her. She's so precious. Okay, find out what the White Mantle are doing with the bloodstone fragments. Well, whatever it is, I'm assuming it's not good. Okay. Yeah, I love this effect along this map wall. So it feels very contained, which I imagine is kind of the feeling that they might have been going for with this map, considering what's happening here. I really do like that. Okay, where am I going? Green Star. Aurene. My darling, you are blocking my vision. There we go. I don't know if she shows up here on my mic. Let me see if I can put her up a little bit. But I have the little Aurene here. The little magnetic clasp Aurene. She sits on my mic boom and holds one of my cords. But she, even though she is adorable, she does kind of block my vision sometimes because my U map is in my lower right corner, as you can see. Yes, so cute. We go down. Okay. Gonna go down. Oh, we're moving. You see that? We're moving. Are we all the way down? Oh, we are in here. Okay. Wait, are we on the ground or are we in the caldera? No, you're right there. Okay. Here. Try to slow them down a little bit.
Come in, Taimi. I've liberated the
Got it.
artifact.
Nice.
Only thing
Uh-oh.
to do now is try it out. You should be able to harvest bloodstone nodes and fragments scattered by the blast.
You should be able to harvest bloodstone nodes and fragments scattered by the blast. Okay. I couldn't quite hear what she was saying because there was fighting going on, but alright. Cool. Now we go speak to Bennett again. I'll just jump down. Okay.
Bennett, any update on the creature that hospitalized your scout?
We finally got a message from Priory headquarters. Hard to get a pigeon to fly through a magical storm in one piece. The description of these stone men matched an ancient weapon the Mersat and White Mantle used before the Crichton Civil War. They're called Jade Constructs. They were the Mersat's primary martial units.
Floating constructs. Sounds similar to the Exalted.
That's because they're using ancient magic from a similar origin. Or at least that's my current theory, Poobah.
Did your backpack just call you Poobah, Commander?
It's a long story. Go on, Taimi.
There was a time way back when the Seers and the Mersat shared a lot of info. Why do you think they're all so floaty?
So is there anything that'll keep me alive in a fight against these
I
Jade
need to
things?
do a little more research on the Seers and the
Magical
Mersat.
protection I told you about? That should work against Jade constructs too. It was
Because
based on Seer
those
research
two
since
groups
then
and their
discovered
history
Argonovas
and what they
performed during the
do,
Crichton Civil
I
War.
am not super clear on.
I highly
And I forget
suggest
a
mastering
lot
it
of
before
things,
you
so
get in
I
a
want to look
smashy
into that.
scenario with one of those jade roots. Good luck. Time me out.
Maybe add some more pages to my research binder. I do have a research binder. It's a binder that I used. I would print out like wiki pages and highlight and make notes for work that I was doing with Chronicles of Tyria. And that binder's actually sitting behind me on that desk back there. Because I have not found a good place for it yet. Let's see. Where am I heading? Travel to the bottom of the crater. I will. It's a pretty cool crater, too. I think we have a waypoint to get also. There it is. We'll grab that for easy traveling. I'll have to come back here and farm some of these nodes. Okay. We do have some boss events that happen in here as well. I remember doing those a whole lot. Oh, there it is. Shadow's Deeds.
Looks like there are magical scorch marks leading this way. Protect me.
Ooh, shaky. You guys know how I feel about the shakies. That looks... That's so cool looking. Very cool. And we still get some ley line effects in here too. And if you look at the texture on the stone, very reminiscent of some Heart of Thorns map areas too, that underground. Oh, I see a White Mantle flag. And over here. Oh, do I need to go up on that thing? I probably do. All right.
Who's there?
It's me, Commander.
No.
Bennett said he saw you.
Are you...
Trying to figure out why the explosion reversed itself.
Keith is
The
back.
trail led me here. Look at these marks. Could these have been made by a torrent of magic?
Possibly. You think something or someone was behind this?
See
Or was it a
these
natural disaster?
burns?
Seems like an awfully odd natural disaster. You saw what happened, right?
I've recently learned to not always rely on my senses. They can betray you.
This pedestal seems to be the nexus of it all. Let's look around and...
Tremor!
Incoming!
Did you see that?
That bloodstone explosion seemed to trigger some sort of magical echo.
I couldn't really tell what was happening.
Let's find some more bloodstone and see if we can recreate it. Get a clearer picture. This could give us an insight on why the blast reversed itself.
Yes, let's repeat the experiment. Let's do it. Okay. Ooh.
Just a bunch of weapons.
Are you sure about that? Because they're glowing.
Oh, yes.
Protect me. That was unexpected. We heal as one.
Okay, let's see
Did
what's
you end up
over.
down here?
I was returning from the grove when I saw the explosion on the horizon. I wasn't going to leave it uninvestigated.
Good work getting this deep into the crater. Must have been moving like a shadow out there.
It's what I do.
Kate, over here.
Those guys like to explode. When you kill them, it's not fun. What was this? Just like that.
We heal as one.
Okay, one last circle.
Some bloodstone pieces next to this staircase. Guess this is how someone would get down here to do whatever it is our test hopefully reveals.
I guess I really wanted it to be a natural disaster. I want to think about someone tinkering with so much power.
What was your business in the grove?
I was visiting the Pale Tree.
How is she after Mordremoth's death?
Ailing, but recovering. Although not well enough to give me the guidance I needed.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, she struggles to recover after Mordremoth.
Those explosions exposed some more bloodstones.
Bloodstone under this table.
Oh. An anomaly. Is this when the anomaly event started happening? Has it really been going on for that long? If you don't know what I'm talking about, it is an event that... Is it every other hour, I think? And it has a spawn pattern in certain maps. And it's a champion anomaly. And you get a mystic coin for doing it. So it's an event that I highly recommend doing every time you play. So you can stack up those coins. Okay, one more circle. Is this the last one, I hope? Oh, this thing. What's this? This piece of paper seems barely touched by the destruction. It looks as if someone was taking notes during a conversation or translating a coded message. Trial number 33, complete failure. Received orders to increase output. Results demanded soon or what? Or else. The rumbling of dissent in our ranks is unacceptable. Unacceptable for research progress. Being pulled in two directions. I want to stay the course and not listen to this new shady influence behind the curtain. Who is the Justifier getting his orders from anyway? My loyalty is a liability here now. Perhaps I should flee before the rift becomes inescapable. I hate to leave my White Mantle brothers and sisters, but I will not follow someone who won't reveal themselves while issuing threats so liberally.
It's a note. Must have survived in this chest.
Oh, it's starting to come back now.
It was the White Mantle, all right. Apparently they've been prodding the bloodstone for some time now, but it also hints at some sort of splintering within their group and a divisive leader. Must be Cordicus.
The legate minister. I should stop by Divinity's Reach more often. I'm out of the loop.
That's what happens when you go off on your own there. Oh, one more. Okay. I thought that was the last one. Never mind. Oh, the sheiks. Lots of sheiks.
Some more bloodstone here. I believe this operation was happening under our noses this whole time. What is that?
But that's how shady operations function. Under people's noses. Because that's the best place to hide something, don't you know? Oh, okay. Let's do this. Oh, can't do it now. That's a shield.
Fast as the wind.
Break that. There we go. Okay, that should be enough bloodstone.
Ambush! Back up! Back up!
Commander, before we go any further, I want to clear the air.
She wants to clear the air now while we're fighting.
Timing has always been perfect.
It's the perfect
I
time.
have to speak now. I know you're still upset, and you have every right to. I can't take back what happened, but I can tell you I know what I did was wrong, and I'm sorry. My wild hunt, Mordremoth's voice, they were tearing at each other, and sometimes I didn't know which was which. I was very confused, and I felt like the only person I could trust was me.
That's the very time you should have leaned on your friends.
Don't you see? I didn't know who my friends were. Enemies, friends, even Fowlin. It was all grey. I wish I would have trusted you, but I didn't. And now that's in the past. All I can do is hope you'll forgive me in the future. Keith, you don't have to respond now. I want you to think about it.
It has to be
Your
earned.
decision is
That's all I'm saying. Has to be
Okay.
earned.
Well, let's see if our little experiment works.
Okay, where's my... Oh, it was over there. Okay. We'll see what happens.
Ready? I'll take care of releasing their magic.
Then what?
Then we cross our fingers that we jumpstart the magic echo and don't blow ourselves to smithereens. What was that? What happened?
Where you were standing, there was only a brilliant light devouring magic. Then some people behind the light didn't look so lucky. These silhouettes.
Yep.
They must have been vaporized by the blast.
Who would have done this purposefully?
Someone who just absorbed the lion's share of a bloodstone's worth of magic. Could have been Codicus. I have to find Canuck and warn him, if he's still alive.
That's right, because we don't know if Codicus, or Codicus, I'm sorry, Canuck, where Canuck is.
Sounds like someone's looking for you.
Commander, Canuck ordered us to find you. Minister Codicus is in the area.
He's alive. I need to tell him about what we just witnessed. Point me in the right direction. Keith?
You know what? I think I'll stay a moment. Maybe poke around some more.
Are you sure? Will you be okay?
It's fine, Commander. Remember? I'm a shadow.
And that is that for that part.
I want that.
Yeah, Keith is good on her own. She's good at being a shadow. All right, let's see here. Codicus must be here somewhere. I suspect he's the culprit behind the bloodstone explosion. I need to warn Canuck and bring the minister to justice. Oh, let me... Wait, is that... Yeah. Let me just use that waypoint over there. Confessor Stronghold. Is this the one where we go in here and get to use our foot key? We'll see. Here's our friends.
Canuck, glad to see you're alive. I was afraid you'd been caught in the blast.
We almost were, but then, not.
Me too. Your troops?
Some of them are still looking for you, and the rest are forming a perimeter around this place. I wanted to deal with the minister privately. I really only need you there to corroborate events, should they go south. Plus, I ran into these two delinquents and figured...
That's right, he's been charged to bring him in by a niece.
Ritlock showed up just in time to help us track down Codicus.
It was all anyone could talk about in Divinity's Reach. Canuck, you're here under the orders
Countess
of...
Anise is very concerned about Codicus's well-being.
I'm sure she is.
I'm to return him home, unless the innocent until proven guilty minister does something to change those plans.
She must be very hopeful your plans change.
I was instructed to be tight-lipped about it, but I will say this. Yes.
Before we find him, Codicus may have been the someone who consumed the Bloodstone's magic. If it's true, he may be a little stronger than we all remember.
If he did, we can't just let him loose on Kryta. Or maybe all
The sun has come back out outside.
I only want to be off Anise's leash.
We had some clouds move in today, and I was getting very, very excited about that because I love clouds. But then the sun came back out. Of course. But it's supposed to be cloudy tomorrow, so crossing my fingers. We're also supposed to get some rain like later today. I'll believe that when I see it. There we go. Oh, these darn Yeah, these mesmers, because you'll think that you like took them out, but then they pop up again. They really are a thorn in my side. Oh, I might have to... Yep, it's okay. Nope, there we go. So they go invulnerable and then disappear, and then they pop back up. I hate them so much.
These White Mantle guards aren't affected by the bloodstone like the others I've fought. They must have arrived after the explosion.
Then they came with Cordicus. We're close. Watch your step.
Oh, I didn't see those.
This place was meant to keep the unwary at bay.
There's another one right here.
Close to this bloodstone. Strength has left my limbs.
Any counter magic measures up your sleeve, Commander?
Nice work, Commander. Now, if I could persuade you to take care of the others.
Oh, jeez. Me being blind again. Okay, that's how you do it. Man, I tell you, I am so blind today. So blind.
Countering the magic of these bloodstones returns whatever magical properties it absorbed. I know a certain big-eared Asura who'd love to be here to study.
Yes, she would.
I heard that.
Perfect. Shields.
How do we bring them down?
These bloodstones draw
You take out the shard.
catch
That's how it works. Right? Maybe? I thought I took it out. Do I need to take out both? Change my pet here. Let's see. Am I missing something? I thought that you took out the shard and then it would drop. I can't even like use my CC skill. It doesn't drop the CC bar. Is this glitched? Am I gonna have to restart? That's happened to me before. Okay, and then yeah, see, that didn't even do anything. Am I missing something? This is weird. This feels weird. Something feels off on this. Something feels very, very off. I think I'm gonna restart. Can I just... I'm gonna restart that mission. Because I could have sworn that you take out the bloodstone, and then that drops their shield, and then you can attack them. That just didn't feel right. Unless I missed something. Which I'm completely open to it being possible.
Kinnock, glad to see you're alive. I was afraid you'd been caught in the blast.
We almost were, but then
Me too. Your troops?
Some of them are still looking for you, and the rest are forming a perimeter around this place. I wanted to deal with the Minister privately. I really only need you there to corroborate events, should they go south. Plus, I ran into these two delinquents and figured Dragon's Watch could certainly handle it.
Marjorie, Ritlock, showed up just in time to help us track down Codicus.
It was all anyone could talk
Is this a
about
new
within
outfit
reach.
for Jory? Is this
You're here
she?
under the
Did she
orders.
change?
Countess Denise is very concerned about Codicus's well-being.
I do
I'm to
like this one a
return him
lot.
home, unless the innocent until proven guilty minister does
It's a very
something
nice
to
outfit.
change those plans.
She must be very hopeful your plans change.
I was instructed to be tight-lipped about it, but I will say this. Yes,
Before we find him, Codicus may have been the someone who consumed the Bloodstone's magic. If it's true, he may be a little stronger than we all remember.
If he did, we can't just let him loose on Kryda. Or maybe all Luteria is his prize this time.
I only want to be off Anis's leash. Saving the world would just be a corollary benefit.
I will wait. Hold on. I was gonna look this mission up on the wiki just in case I did miss something, because I believe it's entirely possible, but I want to see if what I was doing was right. Right on the edge. I don't want to fall off. There we go. I hope it works this time.
These White Mantle guards aren't affected by the Bloodstone like the others I've fought. They must have arrived after the explosion.
Then they came with Codicus.
Okay, Confessor
We're close.
Stronghold. I'm just gonna look this up while they're talking. Uh-oh. They're waiting for me. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Use bloodstones to remove shields. Bloodstone elemental. Okay, so... Oh, okay. Maybe I did miss that. Were there any bloodstones on the floor, though? I'm confused. Maybe I didn't see them. Because I surely didn't see these when I came through.
To keep the unwary at bay. Too close to this bloodstone. The strength has left my limbs.
Any counter magic measures?
Nice work, Commander. Now, if I could persuade
Oh,
you to
I
take
forgot about
care
that
of the
one.
others.
Okay.
Countering the magic of these bloodstones returns whatever magical properties it absorbed. I know a certain big-eared Asura who'd love to be here to study this.
I heard that.
Perfect. Shield.
Oh, maybe I need to...
These bloodstones can draw off the magic if we can catch the shield in flux.
No? Hold on, I'll give it another try here. What am I missing? Do I need to let it keep affecting me, maybe? Boy, my brain can't remember this. So I'm attacking it while affected. That's not working. Using the skill on it. That's not working. I'm not seeing any on the ground that I can then pick up and throw, which is a thing you can do for some of these out in the map. Man, I don't remember. Does anybody in chat, can you cue me in to like what I need to do? Catch the field. Oh my god. I can't believe it took me that long. I cannot believe it. Oh my goodness. I can't believe it took me so long to remember. Oh jeez. I am a silly goose. So for anyone who's not sure what I was talking about, when you're affected by the bloodstone, there's a tether between you and it, and you need to get the elemental in the middle of that tether so that beam can destroy their shield. And I completely forgot. There we go. There we go. Well, at least I figured it out.
The unstable bloodstone chunks drain whatever energy gets nearby.
If the commander is right about Cauticus absorbing bloodstone magic, that may prove handy.
Hi, Precursor. How you doing today? Are you having a good Wednesday? Plugs me into a charger and fills coffee cup to recharge batteries. I certainly need that. I certainly need that today. I'm very tired. It's one of those days, and I guess my cup of tea did not wake me up enough. Oh my gosh. I'm assuming that is in response to me not being able to figure out how to deal with those.
You might have something ahead.
Let me take the lead, Whitlock. I was given specific orders on how this was supposed to be executed. I don't
Not even coffee is helping with the heat and humidity this week. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Heat and humidity together. Real pain. I hope you're staying cool wherever you are.
Mr. Cauticus, you have obviously... Oh, he's not here. Whitlock, smite away.
My pleasure.
Justicar Adrian. Oh. Let's see. I'm trying. Ooh. I bought an extra pack of cigarettes to cool myself off when needed. Oh.
He's not yours to keep, fanatic.
These fools must be taught their place.
Okay. Oh, do I need to... Oh, I have to use that mechanic now.
Magic from bloodstones empowers me.
Where are you? The thing is, you move so slow when you're affected. I wasn't quite far enough away. Let's see here. Can I... Oh, shoot. And I can't, man. See if I can get her this time. Did I? Someone else get in my way? You jerks. Am I just not getting enough distance here? That very well could be. Let's see. Let me clear some of these guys out so they're not getting in my way. Yeah, I have forgotten so much about this living story. Did it work? Did I get her in there? No. Jeez. So she follows this little path. You can kind of see the path. I am struggling with this one. We'll get back up and try again. Let's see. She's coming that way. So if I get past this line... No. What am I doing wrong? What am I missing here? Because I want to get her in that path, I thought. But it doesn't look like it's having any effect. And I thought that's what we... Because she's got the shield up. Get you guys. I wish Zan were on. I'd bug him to come give me a hand. So I thought that, like the elementals, you grab the energy from the shard and then you pull it out so she can go through it and it interrupts her shield, right? But that's not happening. Am I missing something, chat? Go up here. Give me time to get out of the way. Because I see her path. Nope, I lost it there. I went too far. Hold on. But I lose it. And it doesn't affect her shield. Man, and then she knocks me out of the way. Hold on. Oh, dang it, I lost it again. So is there a part of this mechanic that I am not getting? Hold on, I want to turn that off for a second. Oh. There we go. And, okay. So I grab it, but then I turn it off? And then... I'm really confused. Because we didn't do that for the elemental. Okay. Well, again, at least I figured it out. If anything. I hope this isn't too frustrating to watch. Watching me try to figure this out again, because it's been so long since I've played these missions. I'm waiting for my health to come back. Yeah, heal myself. Okay.
I feel the magic being drained from my shield.
Hold, ma'am. I need you to hold still, please. No. There we go. More power, she says.
I feel the magic being drained from my shield. The bloodstones are hungry.
Almost there. Almost got her. There we go.
Why do you think Codicus wanted them to collect bloodstones?
Hopefully to weigh his pockets down while he jumped in a lake.
He can't be far now. Move along, everyone.
Hopefully to weigh his pockets down while he jumped in a lake. Wow. Harsh, but appropriate in my opinion, because it's Codicus.
Magic here has certainly turned this area into a war zone.
So, Commander, you really think Codicus caused the blast to reverse itself?
Possibly. Keith and I found Ground Zero and determined something or someone soaked up the lion's share of magic.
His escape does seem conveniently timed to be in the right place at the right time.
Keith, what was she doing here?
Investigating the blast. She asked I forgive her for stealing the egg and everything.
I don't know if I'd be able to. I don't think people can.
A lot of people could not forgive Keith. They didn't trust her after that. And by people, I mean like actual players. I still remember a lot of people, like my guildmates and some of my friends and all, and some community members, like still just not trusting Keith after that.
Until after the minister is dealt with.
Then let's lay the man to rest.
I think you mean return him to safety.
I'll never understand.
Return him to safety. The safety of a prison cell, maybe?
You follow my orders. I don't know where these delusions are coming from. There is one White Mantle. Do you hear me? One!
Minister, I understand, but...
But, quiet! Now tell me again what this pile of rocks can do. Are there magic words? How powerful is it? Well?
That's him, all right.
Reminds me of a boss I had at the cotton candy stands when I was younger.
Everyone ready to crash his party? Time for your foot key, Commander.
The good old foot key.
Minister Codicus, you've obviously been taken prisoner by these White Mantle zealots. I'm here to rescue you and return you to the royal palace.
Let's drop the charade, shall we, you ignorant thief? I will not be returning
Youch.
to Divinity's reach until I wear the crown.
So I'm clear. You're admitting you're associated with the White Mantle?
Are you quite touched? I'm their supreme leader, and they will carry me all the way to the throne of Kryta.
Commander, did you witness that?
I did.
Then by the providence granted to me by Countess Anise, I hereby pass sentence on you, Codicus Beetlestone. Today is your last day on Tyria. Allow my blade to bid you farewell.
Get them!
You tell him,
Turn
Canuck.
this thing on! What do you think of my latest find, Commander?
Alright, let's see if I can remember how to do this fight.
I believe it's safe to assume Codicus didn't absorb the bloodstone's magic. Otherwise, he'd be down here himself.
I think in doing that, it helps us damage it a little bit better. Ooh! I flew! Hold on, I am stuck on something. There we go. Okay. There we go. I also need to take her around to get some more hero points. Where are you? Where are you talking, Caucus? Oh yeah. See, he even kind of looks like a tool.
And you shall need no White Mantle, for I am their god.
What? It can't be.
I am the last Mersat. Many years ago, you knew me as Lazarus the Dire. I have returned from the brink of existence.
No! You are a false god! The White Mantle is mine! Don't listen to him!
Empty words, formed by the forked tongue of a snake. The human seat of power and its current monarch are inconsequential. We are destined to face more virtuous pursuits. My true believers.
Well, hello there, Sir Ajax. How you doing today? You having a good Wednesday?
You're welcome to burn.
I am working through Living Story 3 content. Trying to stay alive. Nice. Glad to hear it.
Get me out of here!
Way to go, Canuck. It's Thursday. Oh, so you are, you're in the future.
Helpful if they're on your side. Annoying if they're not. I understand.
Poor Canuck. He missed his shot there. So close.
However, I can help to catch him.
Doesn't look like there's any sign of Lazarus either. The Mersat alive. We should immediately warn the Queen, but he appeared to be disinterested in Kryta.
Surprisingly different from the last time the Mersat were sticking their creepy bird feet where they didn't belong.
Their creepy bird feet. I love
Marjorie,
that.
weren't you just saying something about people not being able to change?
A virtuous pursuit could mean a lot of things to a Mersat. But I'll admit, I'm curious.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I am on the North American server.
With Codicus not displaying any signs of excess power, I think we have to assume Lazarus was the one behind the blast. We need to find him, get an idea of what he's planning to do with all that magic.
Codicus will want to hunt him down too. He won't readily surrender control of the White Mantle. One will inevitably lead us to the other.
Then this'll be a good way to start the new guild. A crisis, but hopefully not a world
Who was that?
ending crisis.
It's how
Hey, Henry.
I prefer my crises.
Commander, can you read me? I have some news.
I'm here, Taimi. What do you have?
Something possibly slightly
buddy.
cataclysmic.
Wanna come say hi?
I managed to finally get detailed lay readings from the map and
No?
determined...
Okay.
Well,
What is it?
Primordius is active.
Primordius is active. That is bombshell information right there. Yes, I am on the North American server. I am in the US on the West Coast, nestled up in the Pacific Northwest. And yes, commercials. That is unfortunately the way of things when you become an affiliate. I try to keep them to a minimum though. But yeah, so Primordius is active. What is next? Rising Flames. Ah, interesting. So we have White Mantle stuff. We have some Primordius stuff. Very interesting. I forgot about that. They're everywhere. The White Mantle. They certainly seem to be everywhere. Let's see. Oh, I gotta start my next story. Continue, please. Rising Flames. Travel to Rodanovis. Can I just... Oh, I have to use... Okay. It's fine. Oh, commercials. Yeah. They are everywhere. They are. I mean... Back in my day, before streaming, yeah, I mean, they definitely were everywhere. And it seems like streaming services more and more these days are adding more commercials. It's a bummer. It is a bummer. All right, what time is it? It is 4:31. Okay, awesome. We've got about half an hour. So we could probably get through a couple more story steps here. Yeah, a long time ago. Yeah, when I was a kid, which was... decades ago. Decades. Many decades at this point. The gray hair should give me away. Ooh, Taimi's game. $1:32? Is that the time where you're at? 15 years ago. Oh no. When I was a kid, like 30 years ago? Oh good, we didn't have to do Little Simon Says this time. I struggled a little bit when we went through the first time and I had to do the Little Simon Says game. Because I have a goldfish memory. And, yeah. I had to do it a couple times. But that's okay. Alright.
Taimi, please tell me there was some sort of calculations error. Primordius is really active.
An error? You think I made it? Hey, good to see
Taimi
you.
making an error? No. It can't be. It can't be.
About that, I have some good news and bad news.
What's the bad news?
Great idea. Good news first. Huh. Feast your eyes and blindfolds on this.
Different tile on the ground.
Oh, here we go.
No, this is another one of Rada Novus's secrets I discovered. Stand there and you'll be ported to this crazy simulation room the Novans developed but never finished.
And you finished it?
Well, no, I couldn't, you know, figure it out.
Oh, is this when she makes us go into her simulation?
I couldn't figure it out, okay? Just so happened
I
to fall
vaguely
outside
remember
my
that.
giant, incredibly deep pool of knowledge. Whatever, it works now. I called in Moto, an Asura with some experience in that realm.
Oh, yes, Moto.
What's it do?
The guy who, you'd be familiar with him if you played the Super Adventure Box in the spring.
Various Primordus minions. Want to check it out?
Sure. It'll be helpful to find out what we're about to go up against.
Perfect. It'll also help me run some numbers and see what the room's capable of.
I just want to take a quick look at something. Okay. Okay, so this is when okay, the reason why I just wanted to stop and look is, you know, being a lore and story buff, especially in this world, I just kind of wanted to make a mental note of, okay, this is when we found out that Primordius is active, but then I also wanted to look and see, okay, but what about the opposite of Primordius? I'm trying to be cryptic in case anybody is watching who has not gone through all these stories yet. I don't want to... I'm trying to keep the spoilers to a minimum. So I'm just looking at a couple things and how far that is. Okay. All right. Sorry, Ritlock. I'm holding you up here, buddy. You look younger than you say. Oh, I thank you very much. Sometimes I feel younger. Some days I feel older. Played it all. Playing Guild Wars 2 from Elise. Oh, that's awesome. Very cool. So you were a vet player then, Sir Ajax. The opposite is already known since Guild Wars 1, to be honest, so don't worry. Okay. I was just trying to be careful because I didn't want to spoil anyone's experience of, you know, the story for the first time. But hi, Tuna Bandit. How are you doing today? Are you having a good Wednesday? Oh, let's get out of that fire. Let's get out of that fire. Yes, some days I feel young and some days I feel like 83. Today, unfortunately, is one of those days where I feel kind of... the joints are creaking, you know? But that's okay. Well, then they shouldn't watch streams. Oh, no, I want them to watch my streams. I want them to learn about the story. I want to talk about lore. Ooh, I flew right across the room with that skill. You know how that feels too, Tuna Bandit? Oh, man. Well, tomorrow is a new day, so hopefully I will not feel old tomorrow. My Wednesday was meant. Luckily, it's Thursday. Ooh, it's Thursday. You're also in the future. Sir Ajax is in the future as well. I am not. I am still on Wednesday. It is 4:37 p.m. where I am.
If we know where it is now.
No, I mean they should know then there is something they haven't seen yet from story. That's fair. That's fair. I'm sorry your Wednesday was meant, by the way, Tuna Bandit. I hope your Thursday is much better. And being Thursday, you are a step closer to the weekend. So that's awesome. You're on the same time zone. Oh, do you two know each other? Not that everyone in the same time zone knows each other. That's not what I meant. Okay. Ooh, Dutch. Awesome. I hope you will forgive me. I'm not gonna try to pronounce that because I don't want to just destroy your beautiful language. I don't want to. I don't want to. I will make a fool of myself, I'm sure. Oh, I'm on fire. Let's do this. Yeah, let's have a little of that. We got a lot of fire going. Let's clear that. There we go. That's better.
So while we have the time, there's something else I
Taimi's so big.
Just a tiny bit more.
Try it. We don't care.
You ready for this?
Oh, thank you so much for the bits, Sir Ajax. I appreciate that.
Stay standing. Okay, here it is.
You really want me to try it? Oh, gosh, this is terrible. Remember, I am American, and I'm sorry. Did it mean Jeanette?
What did it say?
That's... I'm so sorry. Was I at least close at all? Almost? Oh, okay. Well, that's good. It's a very cool language. I love listening to it.
Excessive energy out there. All the old rule books are being rewritten. Oh, look. The next
There's a lot of cool languages out there.
That seems out of
Oh, destroy. Oh, I forgot about this guy. Destroy our bananas. Because Moto, you know. Moto helped with this. Oh. Oh. No, there we go. Oh, I can't move out of there. Can I make you go back? Oh, sweet. I can push you back.
How are we doing against the simulation, Taimi?
Close enough. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm glad that it wasn't horrible.
Another Asura in here? I thought you were keeping
I actually don't talk to a whole lot of Dutch people. I hear it mostly online. Some creators that I listen to sometimes sometimes speak. Yeah, not a whole lot, but it is a cool. From what I have heard, it's to me audibly, it sounds like a very cool language. There are some languages out there that when I hear them, it's very enjoyable. I don't know if that makes sense. I also love German. I love German. I love Japanese. I love listening to Japanese. I love watching anime. I just don't watch a whole lot of it these days. Okay, what am I doing? Kill the boss and its minions. Okay. Oh, jeez. Let's get you on. Did I already accidentally walk into the orb? Or is that it over there? There we go. Clean up that floor a little bit. It's getting hot. I can hope, I can hop on your Discord and speak some Dutch to you. I'm sure you could. I don't have a Discord right now, though. Are we done? Game over.
Outside of a few monkey anomalies, the room was very impressive. Next time you'll have to program in some Jormag minions. Any idea what's happening with the other Elder Dragons?
Nothing on Krakatoa. Can ditto for... Oh, what's his name? Brain malfunction. Starts with an S.
What about a weakness? All this machinery has to be good for something.
And ditto for, oh, what's its name? Brain malfunction starts with an S. I remember the speculation when that line came out and everyone was trying to figure out, okay, who is this? What is this? And boy, that was a fun time.
Remind me again what happened to you in the mists. Oh, that's right, Zipper Lips.
Okay, we're all on the same team here. But, have you made any progress?
Only a few huge leaps. First, remember my chalk organ?
Oh yes, her chalk organ.
An even more horribly disgusting giant bug.
Her squishy body part that she kept.
Fluid? Yes, I remember, despite desperately trying to forget.
I named it Spencer.
And it's somehow more disturbing.
Don't listen to him, Spence. Anyway, I discovered why ley energy is different when run through him. And it's paradigm shifting. The chalk feed off ley energy, right? And we know that each dragon has a domain when it comes to their magic. Zaitan's was death, obviously. Well, you know what's guaranteed to give a chalk a bad stomachache? Death magic. Spencer filters death out of ley energy.
This is when I think...
Magic is almost like light, broken up into a spectrum.
That's a perfect way to think about it.
Yeah, when they're starting to kind of put together the function of the Elder Dragons and magic.
I'm gonna go down in a Surin
I run a gaming community for more than 15 years, so I understand. We have the biggest Dutch guild in Guild Wars 2. The guild is 12 years old. We have every day an activity with different officers. That is so cool. Way to go for a gaming community for more than 15 years, and the guild is 12 years old. That's amazing. Way to go. That is awesome. Move to the main lab. Okay. So we don't arouse suspicion from Flunt again, I'm assuming? Yeah, you bet. It's a really cool achievement.
That's tribune to you, soldier.
Not anymore, it's not. You've ignored numerous requests from the Black Citadel to account for your time in the mists and explain this new magic. Thus,
Yeah, because he hasn't explained this yet.
And are hereby charged with dereliction of duty.
You're to come with us, Ridlock, sir. And if I don't...
We've been authorized to use force.
But we'd hate to cause a scene. I'm sure you would, pup. Getting this assignment, you two must either be the best warriors in the Iron Legion, or the ones with the worst luck.
Pulled the short straw on their duties for the day.
Top of my class.
You know, you gotta stay safe on the internet. You gotta stay safe on the internet.
It's okay, Commander. I'll straighten this out. It appears I underestimated the Citadel's response. Hope you enjoy the medal I'm earning you today, soldier. You get to
that's right, he does go.
Ridlock
I can't remember who he answers to. Does he answer to Krisha already?
Depends on my travel accommodations.
I can't remember. We'll find out.
Come on, Vicon. You gonna groom him too?
Weirdly enough, I have accounts on both sides, but never joined any Dutch guild yourself. Oh, so you have an NA and an EU? Where am I going?
Looks like I'm headed to the Fire Islands solo.
Sorry, I
Oh, that's right.
moments to work on Scruffy 2.0. Plus, I need to start experimenting on the thing I told you about and the thing about the new thing.
2 NA, and you have 4 accounts, Tuna Bandit? Holy cow. Let's see, show you our website from Dutch Community Gaming. If you like to share, I have my settings such that people can't post links, but if you want to give me the name, if you want to share like the name of your website, then that way I could check it out, and then anyone else here, maybe like Tuna Bandit, could also check it out too.
Unstoppable. Risen and Mordrum? What do you mean?
They're not
One
like
main, one alt per side, so I can have my own gunner on my turtle. Ah, I love that. I love that you're gaming the system. I love it.
What do you think that all meant?
Oh, they're talking. Should listen.
Of course. It's like you said about the monkey. They changed. That's why Mordrumoth was able to... The Mordrum, Commander?
What about them?
The ones who came from the blighting pods. Mordrumoth had its minions, the Sylvari, right? But it was able to create more, new ones from the dead. That power came from Zaitan. Killing Zaitan caused the other dragons to absorb the death spectrum, but we only saw it in Mordrumoth because it was active.
Yeah.
Then we killed Mordrumoth, and now Primordus has absorbed some of the death and plantiness. I think.
Can we test that theory? I'll go and get you a sample from these new destroyers.
That'd be amazing, Commander. Be careful and let me know what you find.
Let's see. I never use multi-accounts. I just farm with for 34 You have 34 characters on your account, Sir Ajax? Wow. That is amazing. I have... How many do I have? 13? 14 maybe? I can't remember. I have a bunch, and then there's like a small handful of characters that I use all the time, and that's it. I have far too many that I would like to admit that just sit there for the most part. I really should give them some love. Okay, I've got about 10 more minutes before I have to head out. So let's get a few things done here. Let's talk to Belle.
Commander, welcome to the Fire Islands.
Apt name for such a place. I'm surprised anything can survive here. Can you give me a status report?
We're still assessing, but our preliminary findings are troubling. Primordus's arrival is having a profound impact on the island. The destroyers are surging in record numbers, and there's been a marked increase.
Came in handy though when I leveled my private guild in Silver Waste for those yeah, those shovels. Yeah, I remember
I doubt
those.
you'll get much use out of that communicator she gave you while you're here.
Even
About
give
the
away some
destroyers.
shovels to other guilds.
We received word
Nice.
that they've been
Sharing the
exhibiting
love
new
there.
abilities. Changed somehow. I'm here to gather samples to confirm the report. Where should I begin my search?
Not long ago, we sent a scout east to locate a nest. I'd begin your search there.
Find researcher Twilly. And Twilly would be over there. So this is where we ended up. Down in the Ring of Fire. Which, if you've played Guild Wars 1, yes, this is that same area. Just looks a little different because it's been a while. It's been a couple centuries. Yeah, let's reinforce that armor while we're here. Do I have my... There we go. Just ride the ley line out. It's so nice. I love having this on my sky scale. Find researcher Twilly. I think they're, yeah, right up here. Never played Guild... Oh, you never played Guild Wars 1. Oh, that's okay. No worries. I do reference it a lot, so hopefully that won't be too confusing. Ember Bay, the map with your favorite jump puzzle. Are you being sassy about that? Or is it really your favorite jumping puzzle? And yes, Ember Bay, the map you never go back to. I confess that I rarely go back to this map. Rarely. There's just... I'm here for the story, but I don't find like a lot here that I need or want to do, if that makes sense, which is kind of a shame, and I hate to say that about a map that, you know, the devs put a lot of hard work into, but I just don't have a need for it.
What do you want? I'm quite busy watching my work get repeatedly dismantled by monsters, so if you don't mind...
The most disliked
Easy
jumping
there.
puzzle in
Taimi
game.
sent me.
Yeah,
I'm here to help you retrieve those destroyer samples.
I've done it.
Support.
How many times have I done that, JP? Let me think.
Nest, but the beasts ambushed me. Made a mess of my comms.
Successfully?
Help me deal with the destroyers and fix the equipment. And
One
I'll
time.
get any samples you
One
retrieve
time.
back to Taimi.
And I got help from a lovely person who was there to help port us. Because, oh god, it was a nightmare. It was a nightmare. It really, yeah. I think it was aptly named. Chalice of Tears. Aptly named. When they introduced Return to Ember Bay, people were mad that the jump puzzle was needed. I don't think I... Did I do Return to Ember Bay? I don't think I did. Oh, yeah. I don't think I did. Alright, defeat destroyers until you find a usable sample. Restart a recording device. Okay, so I think what I'll do is I'm going to do these tasks, and then I'm going to wrap it up for the day. People got mad a lot. Skyscale went too hard. Turtle for egg you needed meta was too hard. People do get mad a lot. I do remember back in the day people kind of complaining about the sky scale, and they did go back and change some things, for which I know I was grateful for, and it was mostly the time gating stuff. And I am glad now that they do have a more... Is it streamlined? A little easier way of getting the sky scale in Obscure now, I think, is what I heard. I gotta focus on what I'm doing here. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Get back. There we go. Oh. Let's activate that thing. There we go. Okay. That's what I did. People were screaming in map chat there. So I said, look, I have to do it too and don't mind. So might as well portal people through. And I had a full squad literally within seconds. Thank you so much for your service. Porting people through that. Thank you so much. I'm sure that they greatly appreciate it. If I was there, I would have greatly appreciated that. People who are willing to port others through very difficult JPs, you guys are amazing. Thank you. What you need is a good build so you can kill up to seconds. The power creep is crazy in Guild Wars 2. It certainly is, isn't it? I need to take Phlox around and get some more hero points so I can work on her masteries. So she's been core since she's a baby ranger. I created her specifically for this streaming project. And where are my devices? Okay. So she's core and I've been slowly getting HPs so I can keep working on the Untamed. I decided to go with Untamed because I'm not a huge fan of the Druid one. I didn't take to Soul Beast. It just wasn't for me. And that's okay, you know. Not everything is for everyone. But I do like Untamed, so I was gonna get that for her. Oh, jeez. I thought it would jump a little bit further than that. Someone's got their base going in their car. I thought I was good at it, running it under 10 minutes, then I saw Nyoko Jinx do it in 2.5 minutes. The Chalice of Tears, JP? This person did it in 2.5 minutes? Seriously? Holy moly. That is insane. Okay, I need to go back to Twilly.
Well done, and thank you. I'll take those
Nobody
samples.
broke that record as far as I know.
I'll get them to Taimi at once.
How did they do it in 2.5 minutes? That is amazing.
Ember Base always presented powerful volcanic and seismic
Some of these players, some of these hardcore players, oh, you guys are amazing. I am a very casual player, as you will find out, or you already know if you've been with this channel for a little while. I like to take my time. I'm very cash here. We like to relax. That is amazing. That is so amazing.
He may know more.
I'll check it out.
Okay, I do have an ad starting soon, so I am gonna wait until the ad runs before I make my way out of Twitch. So I'm gonna finish this heart, maybe. I'm gonna find some little things to do before I have to say goodbye. Hi. I've got CP kitties everywhere. Go in there, and you snuck in here, sir. Okay, let's see. Oh, let's finish this out here. Man, I can't even target today. Maybe I just need to go to bed. I just go to bed, get some sleep. And then tomorrow I'll have more of a brain. I tell ya today, jeez. What do you have for me? Do I have this? I don't have this. Look like someone. I don't have this. How come I don't have this? Well, I have it now. Excellent. I don't think I need anything else. Can I sell some junk? can't believe I didn't have that little guy. Heck yeah. Immediately, thank you very much. In casual times, but I do enjoy a good JP and also love griffin flying. Yes. Oh, awesome. I love those griffin videos. Those are so cool. Amazing, amazing flyers. And thank you. Yes, we all have days like that. Yeah, I know. It just, I hate it. I hate when I have a day like that because it's like, oh, I can't focus. So I'm hoping that maybe like, oh, I'll go to bed early tonight, get some extra sleep, and maybe I'll feel well rested tomorrow, and hopefully more of my brain cells will come out to play. Oh my goodness, I have no idea what that says. I'm so sorry, Sir Ajax. What is this? Okay. Oh, you guys are having a little conversation over there. What a thing for Bandit. Awesome. Yeah, I do like a good JP, except for the Chalice one. And I like, fractals, and I have tried raiding, and I did have a good time learning some of that. I do like some of the more challenging content here, but I do like to keep it casual most of the time. But you will probably see me do some challenging stuff in the future, especially when I'm done with the Story Journey project. But I got sick and it's hard for me to keep gaming all the time. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Yeah, when you get sick, it's okay to not game. You should take care of yourself, for sure. For sure. Hey, Blood. How you doing? I was actually just about to say goodbye for the day. I'm glad you were able to pop back in again. Just a little housekeeping before I have to take off, because I need to go make dinner and, I have to go do responsible things. So tomorrow I'm going to be hopping into Guild Wars 1. I'm going to be looking at, and Blood's going to be happy about this, I'm going to be playing through Gwen's story for the very first time. So I'm very excited to check this content out because I have not played it at all. So we're going to be doing that tomorrow. And I don't know if we'll finish it. I don't know how long the content is. And maybe Blood, you could maybe tell me how long about it might take. But that's the plan for tomorrow. And then on Monday, we'll be back here in Guild Wars 2 for some more story work. And then the Festival of the Four Winds comes out on Tuesday. Now, the past couple Tuesdays, I've actually done bonus streams. And I need that Tuesday to get some work done. So I won't be doing a bonus stream for Festival on that day. But I am thinking on Wednesday to maybe split the time between Festival of the Four Winds and then story work. That way we can kind of take a break from the story and then have some fun in the festival for a little bit, just kind of mix it up a little. Thank you so much for the follow, Sir Ajax. I appreciate that. And yes, I do need food. I love food, by the way. Yes, finally more Guild Wars 1. I know. Thank you so much for sticking with me through this slight content change, Blood. I appreciate that. I know how much you love Guild Wars 1. And in the past, I had been doing 1 day of Guild Wars 2 and then 2 days of Guild Wars 1. But to try to get through all of this story for this project, I really needed 2 days of Guild Wars 2. So until we get all the way through Janthier Wilds, I'm doing the 2 days of Guild Wars 2 and 1 of Guild Wars 1. For now. And once we get all the way caught up, I'll turn it back. I promise. I will turn it back. So next week is going to be just my usual week of Monday, Wednesday, Thursday instead of a bonus stream. I need a little bit of extra time to get some real life work done here. But otherwise, I think that is about it for today. If you like what you saw, consider giving me a follow. I would love to see you back here. We talk a lot of story and lore while we're having a good time in the games. Feel free to check out my socials that are listed here on Twitch. I do try to post to them when I can and when I remember. I think I do owe Blood some more cat pics. If I remember, you said last time. They say it's bad to have a midnight snack. Luckily, it's 2 a.m. here, so I suspect I'm on the safe side now. Yes, you are. Have that snack if you need it. I sound like a teacher. I will take that as a compliment. Oh my goodness. Before I take off though, let me see. Hold on. I'm going to take a little look-see and see who is anybody I know. Oh, Lily Velour is streaming. I'm thinking I might, how about we go raid somebody? How about we keep this fun going and let's try to raid someone. But before we go, thank you so much for joining me, you guys. I really appreciated all the fun chats today. There it is. There's the blood. Gremlins. Oh yes, gremlins. That's what I call Ash, actually. That's one of his nicknames. I call him my little gremlin. Because he likes to burrow under the blankets. Okay, let me see if I can find somebody. There we go. Oh, Lily's doing a Soto meta train. That could be fun to watch. Let's do that. Let's go raid Lily. Lily Velour. Anyway. Thank you guys again so much. I really appreciated you guys. I'm looking forward to tomorrow playing through that Gwen content. I'm really looking forward to it. But anyway, thank you guys again for joining me today. Have a wonderful rest of your day. And I will see you back here tomorrow at 2 p.m. for some Guild Wars 1. Bye.